to your regularly scheduled program. I started the stream, right? Okay, good. I pressed the button and then I got like myself settled in and I was like, man, it'd be really suck if I started talking and I hadn't started the fucking stream. Yeah, we're doing more fates. Of course we are. We still have to get like half of our units before we can start the grind. Before like the actual boring stream starts. Yeah, the stream where you just watch me do nothing for like 4 hours. Because it somehow takes longer in this than it does in Awakening. I actually don't even know how that's possible. We are looking for something else. Please, somebody give me the Disrobing Gale. It's actually pretty good. Those surges can be useful, but they're kind of just completely RNG.
No.
So, like, I never use
Didn't
them
expect
ever.
that, did ya?
It's like, oh, cool, that. And this is like, well, we got more shit to build. I am never probably gonna use half of this shit, but we're gonna build it because it's funny. That is the only reason we're doing this, is because I think it would be funny to have a bunch of buildings I don't use. If you think that's funny, well, it's this stream. Ah, my mouse is in the way. It's very strange to, like, see my mouse. It's like, I don't get it. You should be capturing the game, but, like, my mouse isn't part of the game. Rails gold bars, because we need to buy, like, 40 billion Master Seals.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, whatever. The lottery's just here to pad out my weapons a little bit. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Please.
I never did any of my supports, did I? This is the funny part of, like, playing these games before, like, you have the character you want to romance, where it's just, like, it's the best. Because it's just so weird. Because then you get a million supports with other characters. Dude, it's his fault that you were kidnapped. Wow. Wait, why were you with us? Oh yeah, that's right, Kaz is like he's our retainer. Not my birth family. He did nothing wrong. He kinda did, actually. He's still not your birth family. Never speak of this again. This is a weird A support. Fun fact, if we were playing, I think it's Birthright, if you don't have an A support with Kaz after a while, he just dies. Yep. I don't really have a second one. So, like, out of all of them, he doesn't really have 2 retainers. He has, like, servants. But Kaz is, like, the only one I can count as a retainer? Hayato, you're a dumb little shit. That's all I gotta say. Looks intense. This kid can look intense. Doing this charm all over again. It's a very special charm. It's a charm that causes me to be a good character. Somehow the writers fucked it up. Charms, what are you talking about? Why not include a letter? Dear Wind Tribe people, a lot's happened. But also, not a whole lot has happened. Like, sorry, I just had to quickly send someone a message. What the fuck was I talking about? No, yeah. So if you're wondering, if you've watched more of these streams, you might be wondering why I haven't talked about the story very much. And the truth is, Revelations has this weird pacing issue, where the plot kinda doesn't really continue after this point. Okay, so like, up until you make your choice, the plot moves forward. And then it just kind of stops until you get everybody and actually go back to Vale or Val or whatever I'm supposed to do it. And it's like, really bad. Some games can actually make that pacing work, for the most part. Persona 4, I think, has that exact same problem, where the plot doesn't really restart until, like, maybe shortly after you get Naoto, who just figures everything out. But in Persona 4, character stuff is happening, and in this game, not that. Like, I swear to God, like, nothing has happened in this game. You just go to a map, you get a couple units, and then you go to another map. These two are definitely going to S support before everybody else, and that is not a surprise. At least in Persona 4, you're, like, doing and meeting different people, so you don't notice that the plot doesn't advance for, like, most of the game until you beat it and you're like, oh, so Naoto just figured everything out, and everyone else was useless. I gotta play Persona 4. I might do the Personas for the JRPG stuff, and I might do it after 3 gets released because I really on PC. And I'll just do like all of them, and we'll be here for 6 years. Even though I have nothing new to say about Persona 5. I don't even have much to say about 4. I have a bit to say about 3, but I love 3. I still gotta get back into Nocturne. So, like, why do I have these two together? Mostly because Uboro is, like, good enough to keep on my front lines, and it's usually pretty good to keep Takumi around. I don't find their social link to be that great. To be fair, Takumi is super boring, and I can't even remember who the, like, Noarian person Uboro can even, like, support with. Yeah, Silas is going to just be useless. Benny? Damn, I might want to do that. That would have actually been kind of fun. Yeah. I just like these two because they're about the same age. That is the only reason. I'm not kidding. Like, I always try to pair characters that look like kids up with each other because it's just weird. I also kind of like their support. It's kind of cute. It does not help that Hayato's kid is older than Hayato. We'll get to that. We'll get to the kid dimension. Surprise, I also don't like it. But, like, I have different reasons for disliking it. But we'll get into that when we, like, actually... God, I don't like it because if you are really stupid and only trained your main character, this map really sucks. We didn't do that. We actually didn't. So we'll be fine. But...
Yes.
The Rainbow Sage.
Huh?
Also, he mentions that we're holding the Yamato. I am not. Or the Yato.
I see. No.
Literally.
Ah.
Not doing it.
Thank you.
So it gives you some stats go down when you use it, so it's one of the reasons I don't. Also, the Killing Edge and magic is just infinitely more useful in my opinion. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I have no reason to do this, or there's no reason to use this weapon when I can just use other weapons that accomplish the same thing, but slightly easier.
Are you okay?
Which is like half the reason I do stuff. I really dislike the whole getting rid of weapon stuff.
Well,
there's also just some arbitrary changes, like the katanas and the iron swords have different things, and it's like, but why?
hey.
Just give me, like, weapons that do stuff. Don't fuck with my stats.
Uh-huh.
But no, we have to mess with the stats because we removed the durability thing.
Yes.
Which they do in Echoes too, and I still don't like it. Okay, now we have an interesting problem. I can't not bring Moe's. That's the problem. That is an issue, because Moe's is like one of my better units. Oh! Cass should have been leveled up. Fuck me, I guess. Just forgot all about that. Wow, one side is going to be very overpowered. Yeah, this should be good. Hey, Cass, do you, like, want to turn into a Master Ninja now? Yeah, just take Hayato's. I don't care. Yeah, Mechanist gives you 1- speed and more strength, and you think that's really cool, but, like, I just prefer having the Master Ninja. Their speed will outspeed everything. It makes my job a lot easier. He also keeps the ability to pick locks, I think. Yeah. Well, he does anyways, but... I don't know. Okay. We've got to kill all the illusions. Don't worry, every movement I'm going to make makes perfect sense. Just don't worry about it. One shot. Because again, for some reason I built my party in which res is their weakest stat. Because apparently I just really do not like myself. Yeah, that sounds right. So we're gonna have him down here still. Now, if you've played this game, you probably actually know why we're gonna keep him down there. But we're recruiting everybody.
That was a good fight.
Why? I don't know. I want to have everybody on the team. Oh, I could have leveled you. I could have done you up too. Maybe you'll gain a few levels.
You're gonna need stitches.
The 2. There are 2 levels left for you.
Done already.
Yeah, you might. Then watch somebody die and then I get to
Let's
claw.
see how this goes.
Oh, yep, 2 damage.
You all
That was
right,
gonna
dear?
be nothing. You piece of shit. Oh, fuck.
I'm here.
And the archer's gonna do its archer thing.
This will be trouble.
Yeah, I just switched to like super good after I killed that stupid archer.
Keep it together.
1-2 weapons is fair. That's not actually like me going in for a gig. I do actually think 1-2 weapons are kind of cool. They definitely help. Oh, hi, dude. Yeah, he just kind of sits there, but he's another unit we can get. We'll get him, but like not right now. Oh my lord. You are garbage. Why does that do? You have a javelin, that's what really worries me. Okay, we'll do this.
I'm here.
I do not get why some of you're so bad right now. I also do not really, oh god, it's an 82. Well. Yeah, oh. This is a chapter restart. Looks like. Nope, that's a chapter restart right there.
Come on.
That was what, 1 second into this?
I'll back you up.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky. He's got to dodge 2 attacks. Oh, nope, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh no.
Oh wait, what am I doing? By the way, it will fucking record my goddamn... It will record my mouse movements, but it won't record that. What is going on here, buckos? You want to say something, OBS? Oh, I must have saved after that. Okay, let's actually get some level ups. Wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm using the rat spirit. Use thunder. Your Noorian roots. Yeah, I know you have max strength. I'm still confused about that. Very, very confused. Now just do that. Let's do this before the fight, in the hopes that maybe that will help us. Spoilers, it won't help us. Actually, if I make Uboro 1, 2, we're probably fine. You can use swords. Cool. I'm gonna keep using shurikens, because of course we are. Spearmaster or this? Yeah, we're gonna do Spearmaster because your magic growth is freaking terrible. I only have 3, and it was what, +5? So 8? That still actually wouldn't have been that good. Your stats are a little, still yet to decide who Felicia's going to end up being with. Let's see. What's kind of great is that a lot of these characters are going to become slightly better when we do the grind. I say slightly because there's always a chance they'll end up somehow worse. Yeah, both sides have archers, so like that's just... Did I have the bolt? Hold on. Did I get the bolt knife that time then? I did! And then I just put it back in the inventory because I'm a stupid dumbass. Equipped. Thank you. Don't do that! Bonk. Bonk. Okay, I have a plan. And that plan is called... This game sucks. I'm kidding. I actually super like this game. I actually do. Like, unironically. I actually really like this game. I feel like a lot of people who don't like this game. Valid opinions, not going to lie. Okay. Very valid opinions. Like, hating things is valid is like a weird thing to say. But, I don't know. I feel like this game definitely does get a pretty terrible rap because I think it came out at a time when I felt like people wanted a little more. Yeah, it got really just feels like bizarre. That is still a crit. Would have assumed different stats would have caused that to be different, but no, moving her last always causes a crit there. So I'm not doing a whole lot of damage, but that's actually not the point. That makes sense. The point is just to retaliate with some damage. The point actually is to just get rid of the fucking archer.
You alright, dear?
With the least amount of damage.
My heart is yours.
Curiouser and curiouser.
No mercy.
Yeah, I have no idea what skill keeps triggering. Oh, so you can't actually get to me. Oh, wow. No, I'm just gonna quickly heal. And we'll just do this until they're dead. How's A-Team doing? Which is, I guess, what you guys are just called.
Your battle has ended.
Kaz is one-shotting archers. That's how A-Team is doing. Yeah, the reason we keep him around is because that he does pretty massive damage, strangely enough. His special bow has got great might, usually doubles at this point. It's just he's an archer, and archers are not good.
Yes.
I'm going up.
Mommy's here.
You're dead.
I did it.
I thought it did more damage when it was up close. Maybe I have to use the steel axe or something.
You alright,
Yeah,
dear?
probably just need to kill her.
That went well.
She's good, but we like have to find a good partner for her. Preferably somebody with some speed. Speed is definitely what we probably wanna pair her with.
How
There
very
she is.
annoying.
So Nick spawns down there. Nick's can only be talking to by Clayton,
Hey.
the main character, I think.
Pass.
We're getting here because she's another unit. Yes, we'll probably talk about her design at some point.
I see.
What?
Yes. Right.
We are not going to pair them up because that's kind of just stupid. Since that's not.
This is really junk.
Honestly, this map's odd.
Wow.
That's all I really can say about it. Can I let him do this? I can. So I can at least get Nick's back. Nyx, I believe, is a Noirian exclusive. Or normally is. And I do not know who she, like, replaces.
Witness the strength of my tribe.
We have won.
Or, like, who her I guess Hayato would be her corresponding unit. We're just gonna do this. You might think, oh, I should have done the magic so it's a 1-2, but like, her magic growth is pretty bad. She'd get the 1-2, but then like, she wouldn't be able to capitalize it very much. Oh, fuck yeah, Camellia, doing real damage. 97 too. Do you get up in skill for those? No. You don't. Okay. No, it was apparently just out of everybody's reach.
Fare thee well.
Welcome to Why You Level Up Kaz. It's called He's Really, Really Good. That's not even like a joke. Kaz is actually a pretty good unit and will probably be like the first one to level up.
My foe is yours.
See, that was just stupid.
You okay?
The Bolt Axe is good for her because her magic growth is actually pretty good and it gives her a 1-2 range. The words 1-2 range are going to be said like 8 billion times in my 8 billion of these streams. But I like having a range. It's one of the reasons I very much dislike longbows, because in some games, I think, if I remember correctly, longbows are only a 3, they don't count as a 2. And it's like, why would you do this? And it's like, oh, because we just hate it.
Naturally.
Fun fact, spells like Purge, Bolting, and stuff are just a range, and if you don't hit that range, too bad.
We have won.
They do not have follow-ups. That is how they balance them. I'm not even, like, joking about this. That is how they decided to balance them. How much damage can he do? That's the issue. Okay, we're gonna save state here, because I am fucking terrified. I've saved 1,000,000 states, I swear. Remember, kids, save state often. Actually, don't. We are not going to assault the enemy camp until I have everybody available. Let's see what happens. I should probably be fine because I am quite leveled right now. I'm just very worried that an 88's going to miss. Oh, cool. He doubles me. Live on 1. Oh my god. What is his speed? Oh, okay. Now everything
Hey.
makes sense.
Huh? Right.
He's here for the Sage's strength. I don't even remember this guy. I think he's a... Yeah, he's, I think, Noric's Conquest exclusive.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, because we killed the guy a couple chapters ago. He wanted revenge on them, and this is what happened.
Oh. Huh?
We've met, huh? Heard you're doing some funky shit.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Leave this to me.
I kind of like how this dude joins you because you kill his mortal enemy. Because you just killed his mortal enemy. Dang, I forgot your stats are actually pretty good. The problem is, I think you're an avatar sexual. Which means you can only get a romance with the avatar, which is kind of not a good thing right now. Yeah, because those are actually pretty good stats. If you're not, then, well, then we're gonna have some fun.
I'll protect you.
Watch one of those miss. Okay, I guess I'm just
Glad that's over with.
Excellent. Get some skill, please. Neither of that was skill. Yeah, but that's an understatement. If only we had some skills.
I'll back you up.
You hear me say that a lot. Did I just see a 95 miss? Oh, you've gotta be fucking with me, my dudes. Yeah, 1 fucking percent clear last time. Let's watch a 95 miss. Who the fuck did this shit? 5% chance to hit and miss, and somehow I do it.
I'm here to help.
We can tell if it's just Avatar if he gets one with the Nyx. He did not get one with the Nyx, so yes.
I've got it.
Just Avatar. So that's great. He's a great unit, but because he can't really support, he's just not like super great. Maybe I'll just like attach him to the Avatar and see what happens. Actually, the Avatar probably needs more assistance.
How you want it?
I forgot that he's actually pretty good.
I did it!
I'm really used to tier 2 units being absolute garbage.
I can always count on you.
10. We are still not goddamn doing anything. Will she get up to enough to actually be useful? No.
You'll teach them a lesson.
Leveling up a healer. What is this? Another game?
Come on!
There we go. Wait, I got Priscilla up. Hold on, what am I talking about? That was legendary, getting Priscilla to 20 in fucking the first Fire Emblem. I just saw 270s miss. What is going on with my luck today?
My tribe. What do you think you're doing?
I guess I have to have 100. What percent are we gonna miss? That's the old Fire Emblem staple.
I'm coming with you.
That's the Fire Emblem parent.
How dare you!
Oh, we can do something. Watch this miss. Just watch. Because if this misses, we're kind of screwed. Thank the fucking gods. Thank the gods above that a 90 hit. And then she gets like the worst stat ups. What the fuck, Rinka?
Keep it together.
Her stats are not good. I actually do not know what her stat spread is supposed to be. Cause she's kind of supposed to be like a warrior. Those aren't warrior stats. So then that leads me to my next question. Which is a lot of stuff, to be completely honest.
Right next to me. You all right, dear?
A lot of stuff. Then we have Arthur, who's very odd. Arthur's skill is, no joke, probably one of the worst skills I've ever seen. Just not gonna lie, some of the worst. If I remember correctly, it's like really, really bad.
I'll back you up. Nope.
I remember, because I don't actually use Arthur that much. By the way, Adventurer. What the fuck? Bows and staff. Are you trying to kill me? Well, I have a 2 range. Sometimes. I can have a 2 range too. Just like, that's cool. But you don't have a 1. Now, they did add the Shining Bow, which has a 1-2 range, but it's based around your magic stat. And wait a minute, that actually would be pretty good. Hold on, what is his magic stat again?
This is nothing.
Yeah, we might have solved my problem with him as a character. Hold on, what is his magic stat? 'Cause he's a healer. Hold on, is he made for Shining Bows? Hold on, he might actually be made for Shining Bows. No. Wait a minute, no. No, I might have solved my problem. It's impossible. I didn't want to solve my problem. I wanted to just have one. Okay, what am I gonna do about these chuckle fucks? I think I might just throw the protagonist at him and just see what happens. Everyone else is like pretty decently leveled.
I'll do my best.
Maybe I'll just throw you at him. Do any of you have a range? Oh no, we're perfectly fine. Yeah, just throw her at her and see what happens. Let's do this and just kind of see what happens. Let's see what happens. Probably, yeah, this. I was about to say, Moses' fucking defense is like much better than it should be. She's a walking tank. I should have reclassed her into like a general. Like, we're moving one step at a time. We'll get there. Someday. See all that land?
Let's go.
One day we're gonna conquer it. One day I'm gonna figure out the truth. Is it out there? I'm surprised you did damage, but like...
Let's see how this goes. Back off.
Yeah, there's still the weapon triangle. So far, the last mainline game to still have the weapon triangle. So far. Dear Intelligent Systems, bring back the weapon triangle. Signed, people that actually know what they're doing. Why Why'd they get rid of it? Did they just think it was too complicated?
Let's go.
I didn't think it
won't
was too
surrender.
complicated. I figured it out pretty easily. I'm a smart boy. But that does raise just the big question. Yeah, why did they remove it? They added so many other weird mechanics that don't do fucking anything. In 3 houses. Whoops. Gonna give away some controversial takes there. Yeah, Armored Knights are just really boring. They're on like every game, but I don't know, I notice them more in handhelds than I do in like the Tellius games. Maybe it's because in Tellius everybody's broken and in the handhelds everybody's just okay. Ooh,
I'm so ready for this.
yeah, we're probably not gonna see Sakura transform into anything. It would be really funny if we actually did, though. Like, really funny.
Don't worry.
I don't mind getting my healers up, and some healers are actually pretty good units when evolved, because they can turn into things like bishops,
We have won.
or specifically bishops. And then you don't have to, like, babysit shit. Which is, like, super nice, actually. And then I have to figure out who's gonna fight the boss. Hayato. Quick question, my dude, my lord. Now, please. Tell me you can do some damage. Okay. The no crit is the good part. The bad part is you also do pretty goddamn atrocious damage. I at least it missed. Is there a chest I missed somewhere? No, okay. Oops, I do not want that. And we're going to switch. Okay, next turn when you take the inevitable damage, we are going to switch it out. Because now he can heal. So yeah, like, a lot of bosses can sort of just be cheesed like this. It's like, hey look dudes, we fixed our problem. Now, you can't just cheese the boss with an S support. But then you can just do this, and while your buffs and abilities aren't, like, on par with an S support, you still get some good shit, making this a lot easier. Also, 2 different 62s missed. That's a little odd. I feel like the number generator that's supposed to be generating the hits and misses, definitely messed up somewhere. You could have used speed, not gonna lie. Skill's nice, defense is nice, HP is nice. You could have used a little speed. 15 speed is gonna start falling off now, my dude. The only real reason you're around is because, well, obviously, you are attached to a healer. This is a siege map. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, besides one reset, that's pretty good.
Nicely done.
We did it. We reached the top of the Sage's Temple.
No.
We gotta go through this door.
True.
This strange door. So, a fun thing you can do is you can marry the royals from Hashido and Nor together. We're not gonna do that. While it has some interesting supports, there are supports I like better, and we're gonna do those.
Yes. It can't be.
Dude, in my future life, I really hope I'm just an old man giving people trials.
Indeed.
Which, by the way, is a great VTubing concept if nobody's done that yet.
Yes.
The old man who checks your worthiness. Are you worthy of being a VTuber? Beat me in Smash Brothers, you scrub.
Ah.
You gotta go find a dragon.
I who forged the sacred
Dude,
blade.
he's using the Fire Emblem. It turns into a fucking chainsaw blade. Okay, not yet.
Thank you. No.
We need all of the divine weapons to become the Fire Emblem. Speaking of that, what was the Fire Emblem in Three Houses? I genuinely do not remember that name ever popping up. Like, in every other game, it's a thing. But I don't remember it being a thing in Three Houses.
Elise!
I'll do my best.
Huh?
Maybe it was something. Maybe the Fire Emblem was the friends we killed along the way. Maybe. I don't know.
No.
However, despite playing all the routes, I don't remember what the Fire Emblem actually was in that game. Use the Yato. I probably won't. The Killing Edge is my fucking main.
Thank you.
Well, that's a face. Who made these fucking sprites? They look terrible. Oh, cool. We're getting the rest of the crew. The rest of the Krusty Krab crew. The whole DK crew will be here. Yeah, and then you just, like, get Jacob. Here he is. It's Jacob. He's cool. He's alright, I guess. Hey, did you want a version of Felicia or Flora that's, like, slightly better? No? Did you want a unit that's just kind of okay?
Come again.
Oh, okay, we're doing that then. Yeah, let's look at his stats real quick. Yeah, his stats are pretty abysmal. I think he has an evolution, but like... Okay, is it real? Do you only have... Where are you? No! Why? Why did these two get a support? I'm a little confused right now. She's in perfect health. No, she isn't. She's dead. I would love that to be a twist. A Fire Emblem character that's actually just been dead the whole time. Like you see him in like supports. He's like fucking stitching his arms back together. Like, that's just fucking happening. I am 100% alive, Commander Lord guy. Are you sure about that? Because you're missing an eye. Fuck, where'd it go? Just a zombie that joined the troop. The troop. The Goof Troop. Yeah, I think now the Yato, so it gets... Whoa, what the hell? Wait, hold on. Is it actually better? Damn, it actually has, like, plus in stats and shit now. Okay, but, like, it's better... It's worse than it was. If that makes any sense. Yeah, let's use that. If it gets me +2 in a bunch of shit. So wait, it gives me a +3? How the fuck does this work? In the inventory, it gives me +2, but it just gives me a +1. I'm a little confused. Oh wait, it gives me a -1 in defense. Wait, what is going on? So it gives me -1 to defense and res, but it gives me, when wielding it, but it gives me the +2. Fire Emblem, stop messing with fucking everything. I'm scared. Get rid of the spear. I guess I don't have the... There's like a fruit stagger and it like gives you some cool shit. It heals 10 every turn. which is, like, kind of nice. Give her mend, and then wonder why the fuck she has 2 vulners. I'm scared. Oh, wow, I didn't even give her mend. What am I, an idiot? Nobody answer that question. Yeah, I think I might just give you, like... Do I have a killer axe on hand? Give her an iron one. We're gonna have to start marrying you guys off. That sounds really weird, but, like... That's just kind of how the game goes. Spirit Katana, what the hell does that do? Why does it give... What the fuck are these stack craps? Dude. Why does she have a levy sword? What is going on with my inputs? The minus 20 avoid. Silas, you piece of shit. You're a jackass. Look at all these people. Look at the bench. That's what they're called. They're the bench now. Dude, now we have a 2-part chapter. I think it's the 2-part chapter. I don't remember. I genuinely don't. They were fighting. Oh yeah, Hiniko is like still in this game.
Let me help.
Hi Scarlet, kind of forgot you were in this game because of how little impact you actually have in this story.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
She spends a lot of time with Roma.
Excellent.
Ah, good job. We gotta go to the where the sun don't shine.
Pardon?
She wants
That's right.
the glasses. We became friends.
Glad to meet you.
How the fuck did they manage to get to the castle? Yeah, Clayton's been all over the place today. I guess I've been all over the place today. Can't stop, won't stop. I can recruit the glasses guy, but I have no fucking clue what his requirements were. Seriously, I cannot actually remember. He was there. I don't care.
You must.
How many people were at this goddamn, at this? Like, half the cast at this point. Oh, that felt good.
Sure.
Going to the bottomless canyon. We're gonna jump in. Dude, fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Scarlet's okay. If this were Birthright, we probably would have picked Scarlet. Because she's actually my favorite of the Shido girls. There's not a lot of competition, to be completely honest.
No.
Ishido's got some pretty boring waifus, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna rescue Clayton. I don't need to be rescued. So after these two, we're gonna grind for the rest of the night.
But
So, hope everybody likes that.
thank you.
I think what I might do is I might grind the units I know I'm gonna use in the chapters, and from there, we'll just, like, do the paralogs as they come up, so I'm just not, like, hoarding them all to the end. We did that for Awakening, and it was very, very, very boring. Yeah, but you can join my team. I don't know if you can join my team in Birthright. I genuinely don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Well then. Here we go.
Also, super coincidence that both sides of the family, both royal families of these nations, both had 4 kids. So you get the Hashido people first, and then you get the Norian kids. The last of them. And this is the last of the recruits. So that leaves us with... well, I could probably talk about that for a second. So modern Fire Emblem games usually have your recruits... You pretty much have your party... more than, like, about halfway through the game, or possibly, like, a third. In 3 Houses, it's possible to have your entire party literally by Chapter 2 if you've beaten the game and are on a New Game Plus. And, like, there are people you recruit, like, after the time skip, about halfway through the game, but, like, in older Fire Emblem games, you're getting new units up until the final hours. And I actually prefer that. I prefer you continuing to get units, and even units you get at the very end. That sounds weird, but I actually super think that's cool. I like the idea of the game constantly throwing you new units. It makes things like an Iron Man slightly more interesting if you do that. It gives you more options because, especially if you're playing Path of Radiance, there's a lot of units that are pretty good to decent replacements for units you could have lost. Cool. We're fighting Hans. I don't care. Hans is like such a filler villain. They just keep coming. Whoa, Hushido reinforcements. Who would have thought?
What?
What?
No need to worry.
Come to fight by your
Let's have
side.
some fun.
Cool.
Everyone.
Just in time.
Nice.
Oh my.
Welcome to the team. We're all cool.
Huh? Yes.
We have to quickly get...
Well...
What's kind of funny is you actually recruit both of Roma's retainers before you actually get Roma. That's Kagero and the other Shizo are both of the retainers. And it's really weird, you recruit both of them before you get Roma, which I've never understood why it's paced like that.
Come on.
The unit you get with Roma is Scarlet. Yeah, this will probably be... Oh, wait, hold on. Nah, actually, that's probably fine. I might do Mozu and Ozma. Why does Ozma have 10 strength? I usually do Ozma and Hiniko, but we might change that. I might pair her with somebody else. I don't want to do it like I always do and just be like, oh, this is what I always do. I want to try something different. I want to see the differences. Some of them we're doing because, like, oh, that's my favorites. We must defeat it. I hate this fire thing. It's the stupidest gimmick ever. Sometimes it changes where you can go. Cool. I still hate it. I still think it's fucking stupid.
You're gonna need stitches.
You can manipulate it yourself. I genuinely don't like that. Just because I think it's just kind of useless. It's just weird that you can do this. Why can I do this?
I'll do it.
It's one of those maps that feels just like, oh, it's a gimmick and stuff moves around. But, like, for starters, it's defeat boss, and Roma's right here. Yeah, this map is less like, oh, how are we gonna beat it? More like, how long will it take me to move Roma close enough to kill the boss? Roma can solo like half of this boss, half of this level like by himself, because he is one of the most broken units besides Xander, and you'll see why as we continue our epic adventure. We're gonna keep Thunder on because of reasons. Thunder still has that 1-2, which is very nice and is way more useful.
I'll do my best.
That's the main reason we're keeping it on versus the Guardian. Yato. The Yato. Which is useful. I like these units. Any unit that gets access to magic that does not have magic normally is immediately a class I enjoy because sometimes they can be pretty good with magic. Sometimes they just kind of suck with magic. There's a lot of times when you have like two different paths and like a divergent evolution pattern, and it's like you can choose to have magic. Their magic growth is at like 2. And you're like, oh, okay. Why do they have access to a magic class? They have a 5% growth in magic. It's like, but you can do magic. Like, why would I? Who thought this was a good idea? I actually like having 2 options, even though, like, in most of these games, it's blatantly in favor of 1 or 2 of them. Like, oh, you can either have this unit, which fits the unit's personality, and, like, their stat growth, or you could pick a Great Knight, and just kind of wonder why you didn't pick Paladin for everybody. Sorry, people who like Great Knights. But, I'm right.
No turning back now.
Actually, that's a lie. Great Knights are pretty useful depending on the game. In Sacred Stones, they can actually be pretty good. That, we're doing that specifically because we need more troops to come up there. She's not super strong, and that weakness is going to become an issue as we continue our adventure. Hiniko is getting benched immediately. Weakness to archers, big problem number 1. Problem 2 is that she kind of isn't a super good unit. Just not super great. Amelia gets around this by like being super broken. Like, her stats are insane, and in Revelations you get her so early, so she's just like really good. So if you need a flyer, she's your best choice. Hiniko is just kind of there. She has a support with Amelia, and there's that, and it's a decent combo, but
We'll teach them a lesson.
this one is less about, like, just getting to S. Like, the stats matter. No, they do not matter in a way. If 2 units have a pretty good stat pairing, that's cool, but once you get to S, you're not really missing, like, you're not getting hit by anything after a while. You're just kind of there until the game ends. But in this game, the stats matter slightly more. I say slightly because some units are just kind of broken. And what stat you give them doesn't matter. Roma is a great example of this. How the fuck did another 95 miss? That is the 2nd one of the night. Does somebody want to keep tally?
Pay attention. Watch it.
I thought a 100 missed for a second, and I was gonna ask a question.
You fought bravely.
Which includes the question. What the fuck is going on? Why are the hundreds miss? Hundreds can't miss. I actually think they can in one of the games. I can't remember though.
Ready to go.
I cannot remember which one or why it can miss. But I think one of the games there's like a 1 in 2 billion chance or something.
Over my dead god!
That it can miss. Yeah, so now they just kind of randomly move. You can move it yourself. There's no point. I've played this map like 1 billion times. Okay, like 4 times.
My heart is yours.
Naturally.
Actually, I have a weird, interesting fact about how I did this game. So in both both Awakening and in Fates, I try to get as many support combos as I possibly can. Succeeded for the most part. Getting
Sorry.
And so what ended up happening, and how I did that, and just sort of and to make it as a timely manner, I beat the game up into a point, so I would clear most of the game.
How wonderful.
And I'd make sure nobody had an S support up until that point, and then I would do a save. And then, because no one had an S support, I can just easily just keep playing from there. I would just take that save file, I would use another slot, the third slot, and I just keep saving and playing until I got all the supports. It's after these two chapters that I did it for Fates. Awakening was a little bit of a different route. I originally... In Awakening, I
Are you
beat the
okay?
game up to a point to get all of Crom's, and then I think I just kind of stopped caring.
I need to get
I
stronger.
don't quite remember. Also, if you... Okay, so after you've beaten this game, if you unlock a support conversation, it unlocks even if you haven't beaten the game. So you can just, like, get a bunch of support combos, and then just delete the save. That's actually how I did it for it. Also how I did it.
Watch it.
I wouldn't actually beat these games, I would just
You fought bravely.
be smart and just do it that way, and it was very cool. They're gonna change again. I don't fucking hate this gimmick. Again, they went super ham on the gimmick maps, and I don't know why. Every map has a shitty gimmick. I don't know why they did this.
Learned your lesson?
The next map is a map we're definitely gonna have to have a bit of a convo about, because, it gets my seal of the what the hell were they thinking, because I don't actually get this map layout. Like, I get it, but I also just am like, the fuck did we do here? This next map can actually be pretty tricky if you're just stupid.
Sorry.
And we're like, wow, we can do this. And it's like, no, we really can't. Because there's a turret enemy that they decided to put in this map. And then you ask the question of why did they do that? And then you're like, well, because somebody thinks turret enemies are good. And forgets any lessons we learned about what makes a good ballista map.
That went well.
Remember, kids, ballista maps
You'll be
can be
alright.
good. It just takes time, effort,
I'll bet you.
Fates did
What do you think you're doing? Not even
maps to actually put ballistas in. Seriously, I swear, they stopped putting ballistas in shit. I want my ballistas back.
You all right, dear?
Actually, no, ballistas are just annoying. Hi, welcome to the GBA games where ballistas ruin fucking everything. Crit, please, crit.
You die. No.
I wanted to see the crit 0 attack.
We're done here.
It's really funny. You got the killer bow.
Let's
Too
do
bad
it.
I don't think I'll ever use it.
You okay?
Nice. I'm the best. No, I'm not.
Got your back.
Whoa, dude, he actually got hit. However, Astra now can go from a range 2.
Here we
By
go.
the way, so Astra normally in games does not have individual crits for each hit. For some reason, the 3DS games don't know what the fuck, why that was a thing. Hate to break it to you people, but there was a reason they didn't give 6 different weapons their individual crit values. It's called That's Broken, dumbasses. And it was, because it turns out that of course it was. So yeah, like most of the time Astra's just like 6 hits, they usually do 1.5 damage. Or they do like some damage. You have better speed than Hayato right now, or you have the same speed. That is depressing, but also pretty fun. Bonk.
Aw.
Yeah, those two have a support. It's good, but we're not really going for like optional supports. If you're a real big fan of a support, yeah, like look at this. Hansa's stats are atrocious. If you're a fan of a support that isn't a romance one, yeah, we're probably not going to get it, just because that would be even more grinding. Hansa's stats are, like I just said, completely abysmal. I don't know why, because I think they're the same stats as the. Instead of giving him different stats, they just gave him the same stats as before. That first map. I don't know why he doesn't have, like, special boss stats. I guess because God hates him. Now we go right to the next chapter.
No.
Huh?
We have to fight Iago,
Troubling.
who's like the last named character we still have to kill that isn't King Garen. He softened up the army. Weirdly enough, your health values do not change. Even if you took damage, everyone's healed up in between chapters. I don't know if that's a thing if you play on the higher difficulties, because this game isn't good.
No.
No. We can do
This and Awakening are just one of the reasons, like, I've never ever wanted to, like, play on a higher difficulty, because I don't
Listen.
know if I would have fun. Especially Lunatic Plus on Awakening. Oh boy, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Fun ones in air quotes, by the way. I genuinely do not find that entertaining or fun. It's just a thing. Okay. I desperately need my healer. But that is an issue. Yeah, they let you select so few. I guess I could do like Shura and then bring Roma and then just Roma and the main character just fucking destroy. That's actually not a bad idea. Because Clayton will give him a boost in like everything. Yeah, and then these guys can just be their healers. Okay. That's not actually a bad idea. I have solved the problem. I still haven't actually, because there's another problem with this map. And that map, that's called Where Everybody Else Spawns. You can't exit, you kind of have to do the map. I know that's kind of obvious and self-explanatory, but... despite it... Can I not save? What the fuck? Thanks, game. Why did you let me do that? Game, you make me very curious sometimes. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Thunder! Oh yeah, Mage Knights are like a thing. I keep forgetting this. The problem is Kaz is a mage killer. For reasons I will never understand. Why the fuck do you have res? This map is actually really funny if you, for some reason, grind up your units. Because then it's just a fucking cakewalk. But boy, I hate this map. More soldiers. Things are looking pretty bad.
Huh?
Turns out, it's Xander and Leo. They're here. And they're okay, I guess.
Together. I'll fight too.
What made you change your mind? I don't know. Drugs?
Understood.
Probably drugs. What plan? To conquer everything? That's boring. I don't want to conquer everything. Of course you don't give him plus speed. Why would you? Good old Xander not having his issues. His issues called his speed is atrocious. My name's Xander. My speed sucks.
I've got you.
My name's Xander. That will never stop being an issue. Ooh, a level up. You know what you could have used? Speed. You could have used it. You jackanape. I don't know, speed would have been too useful.
We're done
Yeah, just
here.
one shots and shit. I want to see that. I want to see nothing but one shots today. That isn't a one shot. But like, why are these mage knights so bulky? No, wait, seriously, why are they? Can someone explain that to me real quick? You don't need more speed, alright, my dude? You're gonna outspeed everything now until the end of goddamn time. What happened to her killer lance?
Mommy's here.
Does anyone remember what I did with it? Of course, we don't have that issue. Let me do this real quick. No, but like, seriously, does anyone remember what I did with her killer lance? Why does she currently not have it? That's like her weapon. Well, you got speed, but you definitely needed other stuff.
More.
Where did she fall? I want the dissuading the sea.
Are you okay?
Okay, so like the only reason I want that is because I think it gives you like a
Here we
+1
go.
speed or something, and it's actually pretty awesome.
We won't give up.
No, don't get hit. The fuck did a 36 hit? I live in some strange times, my dude.
I'll protect you.
I'm one of those guys. One of the faceless
Not a
guys.
chance. For the glory of Hoshio.
Yeah, also this special weapons
Here we
crit
go.
rate is fucking insane. It's like, what if a Killing Edge had 1-2 range? And now you've learned why that's not a thing.
You deserve worse. We're done
What we
here.
did is we took his normal Killing Edge and we gave it a 2 range. But sir, wouldn't that make him invincible? Whoops.
You'll be alright.
Well, I guess we did. Well, it's the worst that
Here
could
we go.
happen. Well, Roma can now solo the game. Well. Yeah.
Can I help? Are you okay?
Don't worry, we'll put in some tough boss
Not
fights at some
bad.
point. But can you solo those too? Yeah, well, fuck, we did that again.
Don't worry. You're right
Oh, we
where
got
I
an
want
8%
you.
crit. That's actually pretty
Is
good.
that all? No mercy.
Soda.
I can support you.
Having fun? Oh yes, Xander. Fucking second prince. Can't even double this shit.
Remember this.
What did I just see?
You all right, dear? Mommy's here.
Maybe Leo would be better. Probably not. He's also pretty garbo right now. They're broken, I swear. The problem is they're garbo right now.
Thanks.
There are the retainers.
Yes.
Hi, Nils. I hate to break it to you, but we're probably not going to use you a lot this run. Hi, Odin. We're going to use you a lot this run.
Hi, I'm Perry.
Oh, shit, I skipped Perry's stuff. She's adorable. Look at her. Aw.
Well.
Always good to have new allies.
Thank you.
Is it? And I would love for Sakura to get some fucking levels. Get her to like 15 and we'll see some. I want to see some shit.
No mercy.
You are so unseasoned.
I don't know. I've never actually leveled up my Shrine Maidens enough. I've normally at this point just kind of abandoned them. I either have one of the maids at a decent level, or I've just sort of given up on life.
I did it.
At least evolve units give us some extra shit. Wow, you... Some speed actually would have been really nice. What is Profiteering? Hold on. I've never actually used the Merchant class. I usually make her Master of Arms. Gets a gold bar on each of the unit's first 7 turns. Why have I never used this class before? I still think my favorite supports is like... My favorite supports are when they try to take 2 characters that have nothing in common and try to like... Oh, they're in love now.
We're done.
You're like, are we sure about this? Did we both watch the same thing? Okay. You guys might just run. Yeah, just kind of run. You guys kind of suck right now. Wait, was that an 80 that you missed? Hold on, Xander. Hold on. You suck, bruh. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of those.
This will be trouble.
Ow, that kind of hurt. Let's kill him. Ooh, General's gonna try to do something. Fuck. That was a 93 that missed. You know, I stopped playing Vision Quest because I kept seeing shit like that. Getting some flashbacks, I swear to God. Meanwhile, Kaz has no problems until this fucking armor knight showed up. A crit would have been cool. Or does this game have lethality? I don't actually remember.
What are you waiting for?
Dude, you have a 92% chance of fuck all damage. And you hit. But you still did fuck all damage. Do you know why that's funny? It's funny because you did no damage.
Remember this.
Do you know what would be funnier? If you kept doing no damage. It would be very funny.
What do you think you're doing?
That was a good fight.
Tank character, no speed. We stop.
I'll do it. No one else can.
Garbo
Get killed?
people. Super Garbo people. You got no speed. No speed. That would be really funny if I would actually
I
still.
think I was gonna lose.
Great, now I got Vince McMahon's fucking theme in my head. Who did that? Chat, fess up. Because you've got no chance. Yeah, he's got a good theme. I was gonna ask why he got a good theme, but then I'm like, alright, he's Vince McFucking Man. Of course he got a good one. He owns the fucking company.
I'm so ready for this.
A crit? It's fine. He's an archer. Yeah, normally if they're on ballistas, you can't actually just attack and they'll be like, oh, we're on the ballista. Some games change it.
Fare thee well.
Where like they're not attached to the ballista, they're just like there. I don't know which one I prefer. I actually think I prefer this one because it lets you get these two sometimes.
Very amusing.
Very rarely. There are legends that are spoken of in the days of old. Do Perry and Odin have a support? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that hit. More importantly, did like any damage.
You die! No!
I do like the what if they could've
I will not lose.
It's funny because for some reason it keeps happening.
We can't.
Don't worry, I'll have reinforcements over there for you idiots. There's Xander, I feel like babysit you, it's ridiculous. And true ninja fashion, he just comes out of nowhere and just starts sniping people.
Your battle has ended.
Because ninjas are known for their sniping. What the fuck am I on about? Okay, I hate to do this, but like, Hayato needs the experience desperately. I know he's at level like 17, so he doesn't really need it desperately, but like, he needs it more than some people do. Hint, hint. Me, you kinda still suck as a character. You're also not really good as a character. I find you kind of annoying. I kind of prefer... actually, all the lords are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously not gonna lie, they're all kind of annoying. They're all just kind of boring in my opinion. They didn't do a very good job of this. Chameleon and Elise have at least, like, a character. But, like,
Sorry.
it's pretty, like...
I'm with you.
I want to say weak bait, but like that just sounds mean. Ooh, 14%
The
hit.
glory of Hoshido.
Yeah, I should just like get a fucking bottle of gin or
Not
something
bad.
and take a shot every time something that really should not have hit or really should not have missed hit or missed.
We will crush them.
Not even close.
I'd be dead by the end of it, but at the very least I'd have an entertaining evening. Oh, dude, rank and gain a level. Maybe that will help.
Remain.
Watch her not get strength.
This is
Dude,
important.
why did she get magic? No, like, seriously, why the fuck did she get magic? Well, maybe one of her levels gives her magic.
It had to be done.
I don't know, I barely level Rinka up because she's just kind of a garbage. Sorry to everyone that really likes Rinka, but, her strength growth is pretty bad. And that's kind of like the first and second problem. And that's like where the problems start. And they don't like get much better from there. They just become like other like her strength growth is so bad. I've ended up with like a 9 strength, and then I'll be like,
Yes.
yeah, I probably should stop using her. But then I'm like, well, maybe if I use her, she'll get a little better.
Be
It's
gone,
like, no. And you're like, Isn't she supposed to be a warrior? What are these fucking growths? And then the game's like, I don't know why you think she's supposed to be a warrior. I'm like, well, isn't she supposed to be the warrior class? It's like, no. And then you're just like, well, thanks. The fighters are even worse now. You somehow made a worse fighter. And the game's like, well, that was the point. We were gonna make the worst fighter we could. And they're like, that was the plan with Rinka. It was supposed to be it.
Let's go. Huh? Are you okay?
Everybody here knows Siren.
Sorry.
Everybody else.
I'm here to help. Can I help?
Okay, top tip for this map. Avatar plus Roma equals map destroyed. Top tip 2. Maybe bring Kaz. Oh, Kaz is a good unit. Kaz is my boy. B, which is her max. Kaz is a good.
Let's go. Here we go.
He's a really good unit. Theoretically. The funny thing about calling units good is just, like, you know when you call a unit good, you're like, this is a good unit. And then you play the game. And sometimes, unit doesn't get
Your battle
the
has ended.
experience you need. Or the stats you need. It's rare, but I've seen it happen. Oh boy, have I seen it happen. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, I think they have one twos, because God also still hits me. That's a crit, that's nice. I'll probably have Hayato finish off the boss so that he can get probably up to 18, where we'll probably round that out with his level. Super cool. I don't know why I decided Fimber. What the fuck is Fimber? I have zero clue what that is. Oh, I can't just like bullshit it. Wait, can I like not? Put some on that? That's gonna suck. I guess I can't. I just do this. Cry? Holy shit. Where was that other healer? Oh, wow, I did not bring a second healer. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hey, does anyone know what the hell's wrong with me? At least he doesn't crit, but he also has skills, so like... Of course, that was a miss. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, I can do... Transfer, switch. At least now you double. We're going to save state here, so we're gonna... I can just save state. Wait, we're going to switch this. This allows me to heal, and also give him stuff. So this at least allows him to double, which helps me. And then I can heal him in between rounds. Which is very useful. I should have used Mend instead, because... And then we're going to, at all times, save state on the off chance that he triggers a fucking skill. You might think this is cheating. This is called I don't want to. Oh lord. Fuck, you can just redo all that. your skill kind of garbo. Okay, that's a problem. Well, not really. I'll have you guys deal with it. You'll dodge that. I kind of. A good level up would actually help right here. Speed, res, skill. Well, it's actually a pretty good level up. Okay, and then we're going to staff again.
We weren't finished.
Sometimes this is just kind of how you have to do some bosses. What are his skills he can trigger? That is it. I don't actually have to worry about this. Did not want to do that. I genuinely do not have to worry about this. I don't have to save state. He has no cred.
Status quo.
So we're actually fine. Probably not, because Hayato's damage is so not good. But we're fine. Is this an excuse to level Sakura up? Yes, because if Sakura gets high enough, she's also getting one. That was a pretty terrible level up, to be completely honest. And you guys can start doing this over here, which is I don't know what to say. But Clayton, aren't there faster ways you could be dealing with this? Yes. Why don't you do them? Well, because I'd rather have units to actually get experience than zero experience. Hayato needs it, or at the very least, needs it more than like anyone else. And it's the main reason why you would do a cheesy strategy like this. Literally just to give them a little boost of experience, which is really nice. It's just kind of nice to have. Full, so I can maybe kill you this turn. I'm kind of hoping I don't, so I can waste another turn. It's basically an excuse to sort of level up units. Nice. So you're 19, I think, or yeah. So you're definitely getting that next level up. Not the best stats in the world, but you're mostly just here to ferry around a healer. So that's something.
We weren't finished.
And she got to 12, which isn't the worst in the world. To be completely honest. Yeah, of course it was Clayton enrolled. Yeah, you'll sometimes see me use a lot of these cheese strats because it really does help. It's nice to have units get experience like that if it's possible for me to do that. In some of the GBA games, you've seen me do it where I'll take a very weak mage that does very little, like just enough damage, and just sort of cheese bosses that way. And that just helps them get lots of experience, that helps them get supports, especially if I'm aiming for a support combo. It just helps, and some units do benefit from this.
Oh, wow.
We have everybody. We're actually missing a few characters, but they're kind of just avatar units.
What?
So you're gonna fight?
No. Hey.
Alright, you can tell it's gonna be trouble. There's gonna be a rumble in the jungle.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah, your father's nuts.
Well.
We're gonna kill everybody.
Brother?
Yeah, I don't know how you idiots didn't really figure this
Yeah.
out.
I'm sorry.
But Clayton, in the conquest route, they actually do, and they're working towards. I don't give a shit. They're still dumb. What the fuck is going on with my light?
Big
Hold
brother.
on, I gotta actually leave my desk for a second. Don't do anything stupid, Shad. Okay, what the fuck? sorry about that, but my light bulb decided that it was just gonna start dimming and then just die. So I had to quickly change my goddamn light bulb. So sorry to sort of interrupt the stream like that. Holy shit. I thought I was just like really tired and I was like, oh man, I should probably go to bed if I'm seeing this like dimly lit. And then I was like, wait, no, maybe not. Something's going on.
Listen.
You should be king, Roma, actually. By law, actually, you should have been king this entire time. I don't think Makoto could have possibly held onto that position. She had a firstborn son. They make peace. They make a peace.
That can't be.
Never thought they'd work together.
You. Sorry, darling.
She's gonna do the best.
Thank goodness.
Isn't this wonderful? I don't care.
Yes.
Let's go.
So, now is the game going... Ooh. The game basically is being like... We don't have much time. We got time. We do. We're going to spend a lot of this grind.
Thank you.
I hate to break it to you, but that's just gonna be the bulk of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to change the stream title specifically to reflect this. I don't want anyone coming in here thinking we're doing cool stuff. That sounds bad, but like... I kind of thought there was more. Yeah, I'm just changing the stream title real quick so it more reflects what we're currently doing. I thought we had more units to get, but no, we had 3 maps, which took an hour and a half. You might think that's long. It's Fire Emblem, baby. It's not long enough. The Azir shop, which we might actually go into real quick just to show you what that is. And the hot springs, which I've never ever really used. Hot springs let you go in and like see people, and they have outfits, and it's like, oh, it's the hot springs. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. The hot springs do something. Cooking gives you temporary boosts on your next map, depending on the ingredients you end up cooking. The Azir shop, the accessory shops, accessories give you like a little bit of a void. And there's a lot to upgrade, so we'll definitely be doing that during the big grind. Which is gonna be just a whole lot of fun, guys. Okay, completely real talk. We're doing this on stream because I don't want people to miss content, and because doing it off stream is just as boring. Trust me. All these support conversations unlock. In Awakening, you're just getting boring to good support conversations. In Fates, it's really hit and miss, and in Three Houses, you really don't have to grind to get a lot of support conversations. Like, you don't really have to grind at all, or actively start pursuing them.
Did you come for business or pleasure?
Which is really cool, but also just like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh no, leaving so soon?
So like, it's really easy to get a lot of them, and like, unless you're not using certain combos, you'll probably get a decent number of them. I got most of them on my playthroughs, minus some S1s that I don't have, and the game doesn't count paired endings because it uses the system the GBA games use, which also does not count paired endings. In the 3DS games, paired endings are counted support conversations, so you have to do them. That makes sense. The whole family. It's a sword. Just in case you want to, like, get all of the support combos, I don't know why you would want to. It's a long, boring grind. I am not kidding. It's not fun. I spent 200 plus hours in fucking Awakening, and it was kind of a Garbo experience. In Fates, it was also a pretty Garbo experience, sadly enough. Not really because the support conversations are that bad. They kind of are, don't get me wrong. It was mostly because the grinding in these games is just not entertaining. In Sacred Stones, it's really easy. You just do one map over and over again, and it's really simple. We'll do the same here, where it's one map over and over again. The problem is we're actually working towards something. And if that makes any sense... How do I explain this? This support combo is actually pretty cool, where she's trying to make her, like, better clothes. I actually very much did not like Mozu, when I first played the game, because I liked Donald just that much more, but she actually kind of grows on you if you actually play a lot of her supports. Boro is also another one where, like, I did hers with the avatars, just because she was the one that got stuck around a lot. And then, spoilers, she has a lot better with other characters. We're gonna talk about fucking... I don't know what we're gonna talk about. We have to talk about the kid units now. What else do I want to discuss? Also, we have to talk about the fucking Three Houses paired endings when we get there. There is some interesting stuff there that I fucking do not understand why they did this. They're gonna get married. Why are these two the ones married? I don't know. Okay, it's mostly because Kaz's strength is pretty Garbo, and Rinka gives him like a +1 or 2 to strength, I think. I don't know, I just always pair them up. I genuinely don't have much of a reason. We're actually going to do a bit of grinding first, because these missions can actually be a bit tough if you don't grind. Just a little bit beforehand. Dastard. They said the thing. They said my catchphrase, which is dastard. I love dastard. It's my favorite word. They got married, and this cutscene always plays at the first S rank. They had a kid. But the castle is no safe place. It is. I don't understand this. But where could newborns be hidden? The dream realms. Oh, Lord. Okay. Before we continue, we should talk about this. Okay, in Awakening, the kid units are actually plot important. Okay, only Lucina is, but the rest of the kids come from the future timeline and are actually woven into the plot for the most part. They are 100% optional, and they're just fun units you can sort of get as sort of your endgame units. As we shown in my Awakening stream, it's quite possible to get all of them very early on before you even hit Wallheart and all of Velm, but whatever. They kind of act as your endgame units. They're okay. They're not great replacements for some of them, unless you're, like, actively going towards this, and their skills are just kind of, alright. But, yeah, that's kind of just how it goes. The kid unit and the kid feature was actually pretty well received. People actually really liked it. It's a reward for getting S ranks. The S ranks make sense. So they brought it back in Fates. But like 600 times worse. I don't mind having kid units. I don't mind that at all. They're woven in this plot fucking terribly. The baby dimension, as it's called, is just not good. and is mostly just an excuse to sort of age them up so they can be in the main storyline. They also act as your potential endgame units. I actually think they're worse somehow. The one in Awakenings can be okay, and even if you're not optimizing, can be kind of fun. These ones are all garbage. Well, some of them aren't. Some of the healers can actually be pretty good replacements. Their levels do change, and this is why I wait up until this point. Because at this point, they come at level 20. Instead of other levels, they don't always come at level 20. So doing it now means I can instantly master seal them, and that's very useful if I'm trying to, like, change out a healer or something. Poorly implemented. If I were to do a massive rewrite of Fates, I would actually have the two kingdoms unite and Garen be killed here, and then the kid units and the same thing that they do for genealogy, like, oh, the fucking sons are going to change. And then it would be like, oh, but that doesn't happen for like a couple of decades. Well, what do we do? Well, then Corrin does the part one of the game is gathering everybody. And then what kid units you have, or what kids you could have gotten, come in part two, which is the actual going to kill Val or whatever. I feel like that probably would have fixed the problem. It's a little genealogy, but if they want to do kid units, it's a decent way to do it. Now, these also have an S rank. What the fuck? Both of these have a speed system, or like they do a point system where some characters get up faster than others. I don't know if Fates has this. Awakening does. It feels a little arbitrary at times. Oh, hey, Luna. You're just in time for the grind. Now we have everybody. Yes. I was just talking about all the kid units and what I think I would have done differently. But they're getting their S right now. It's a decent S support, but Takami's just not good. A lot of characters I have mentioned, they get a lot better if you do lots of their support conversations, or they become at least more interesting. I never really got that feeling from Takami. Or Leo, for that matter. Roma has some interesting ones. I'm not gonna lie, he throws you for a couple loops every once in a while. No, that makes sense, yeah. And Xander 2 has some interesting ones. His one with Charlotte is like the best one. But he's got a few that throw you through. The one with him with Hinako is pretty funny. It is. Roman Camellias I remember being interesting. We'll get there. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, Charlotte's a great character. I cannot remember what her supports with Corrin is for the life of me. It probably is somewhere. This is where they now all have official voice actors, which is less than I can say. It's not your favorite. Yeah, it is really good. I don't know. I've always liked them because I don't know. I just think it's funny. Charlotte gets everything she wanted. Like that's my favorite thing. It's like it's all paying off to the big joke. And I laugh every time. I cannot remember Charlotte and Benny. And that's a problem because I did it. Do I have to get my like 3DS? Oh wait, it has no charge. I'm so sad that my 3DS has no charge right now. But it makes sense, because I don't actually have a 3DS charge. Wait, it's actually somewhere. It's somewhere. In the grand world of I don't know where the hell it is. It's probably in my box. Like, behind me. See, I can see that. Like, Benny and Charlotte, they work together. She knows... Well, yeah, because he's not rich, so she doesn't have to put up a facade. I don't know why. I always get Xander Leo right here, like, at this chapter, because I always have them be paired up. It just always happens. It's like perfect. Well, I mean, she does a lot. I mean, like, she's part of the army and she helps save the world. It wouldn't be out of character for the nobles to give her a big like a paycheck. No, she's got one with Azuma, which we might not actually do this time. I love this support chain, and it's probably Hinako's best one, but we're probably not going to do this for a few reasons. It's a little risky. Just a little. It's a good support chain, but I might want to do Azuma with somebody else. We'll see. It's also the only one on Hidiko's like I remember, and I remember it being actually pretty good. Dude, Azuma's great. His kid is great too, just personality-wise. It's very fun. The Sleepyhead Haiku. His map is, or her map is interesting. We're gonna have to have a good old discussion about that one. Because it's got some stuff. I feel like every time I say that, it sounds like I'm being sad. Or like I'm annoyed, but like there's a maps having some stuff. He takes after him. Doesn't necessarily mean bad. Sometimes having a map just having stuff is interesting, or interesting stuff. And this one's just... We'll see. You'll see it. I say like you'll see it like it's a threat. Like, you guys will see it. Fates does have some maps that I would consider bad or really boring. But I've warmed up to them since I played a worse Fire Emblem clone. Let's just say, my opinions on Fire Emblem maps got a rude awakening when I played Dark Deity. And, even the worst maps in the Fire Emblem franchise I have found some good in. But we're gonna have... oh yeah, we need to get rid of that. Where the fuck is your... The killer, there it is. And the bolt we're getting rid of for now. We're gonna do a little bit of grinding before we start plinking away at paralogs. Ever tried Tearing Saga? I have not. I have been meaning to. And if I really start running out of Fire Emblem games in my Fire Emblem game rotation, that is definitely on the list. There's a lot of stuff on the list. Suggest it. Has a lot of Kaga bullshit. Dude, I love Kaga bullshit. That is half a joke. But also, I love that man. He's great. Like, ooh, hidden side quests that aren't hinted at. Anyone ever played the Roy game? Because if you have, that should sound familiar. Why do you have almost 30 res? Why do you have 30 res? Her bases are very weird. I don't really get it. Wait, these are actually pretty good base stats. Why do I never use her? Oh, right, because she's a Pegasus Knight. Scarlets are just kind of okay. I think her bases are a little better in Birthright. Alright, we gotta start figuring some shit out. Hi, Charlotte. We'll be using you eventually. For now... We're actually gonna go do some paralogs real quick. I feel like doing paralogs right now. Heard interesting things about Dark Deity. If you've watched a lot of these streams, which you kind of have, Luna, you probably have heard it. I've talked about it. I bought it and played it at launch. And then I do not have VODs of this, but I played it a second time on stream for some of my friends when I first started out, when I was an itty bitty little guy, instead of just the little guy. This is the first time I've heard. I try not to because I'm like trying to hold back all of my opinions, because it's a thing. I bought it on launch, played it, I streamed it when I first started streaming, mostly just because my friends wanted to see it, and I was like, oh, well, I'm starting out on Twitch, let's give it a shot. I didn't save any of those VODs, which I'm very sad that I didn't save them. And then, now... Oh, your final one? I'm gonna be interested in seeing those. And then now, I'm saving it. Which is, Dark Deity will be done. We will run it. And I will beat it this time, instead of the last 2 times where I gave up. I gave up on a sand level. Don't worry about me. I mean, those can be cool. What's your favorite? I've seen some of those, though. They sometimes end up in mine. Oh, we're doing another invasion. I forgot the second invasion showed up. Okay, we have to really look at my units real quick. Fun to find ships for that specific, for this specific. I mean, that's gotta be fun. I don't know. I don't really like the vast sea, the vast current sea. I feel like that was shipping wasn't really like a thing before Fire Emblem became super popular. I guess there kind of was. I'm like fucking around. My friends keep sending me 8 billion messages. So if it sounds like I'm fucking around with that second computer, it's because I am. I forgot what Kaz's wife was. It's Rinka. Then Awakening, how's it? The big 3. Do some of the older games. The Challenge. I should probably actually start yours. Do I want to do Kaden or I want to do you with Buzz? The older ones got some good ones. I'm partial to Natasha and Joshua. I love their supports. Some Talia ships. Well, we could always go the boring route. The boring route, sadly, is Ike and Soren and Ike and Renaf. They're good ships. I guess there's like Alencia and Jeffrey. That's alright. It's like it for me. I played the Talia's games a lot, and I honestly couldn't tell you anybody I would ship together. It's basic, but it's good. I like Ike Soren. Like, I think it's a cool dynamic. But also, like, it's really weird that, like, a lot of Soren's personality has kind of been, Nasala and Lean is good, but it's hard to get that A support. I love the paired ending. Like, I think it's a cool, like, ending. Like, they get married and they have 2 kids. One Raven, one Huron. And it's, like, such a good one. But I have never actually gotten their A supports. Because it's very hard. And I'm very tired by the time I get them. Okay, who the fuck else? Maybe I'll just keep Roman. It's cute, but they don't, like, end up together. Oh, wait, I have Perry. What the hell am I doing? Perry and Clayton. I still have to pick Mozu's love interest. Another ending was like, he asks her out, they go on some dates, but they don't really, like, get together. I thought that was their ending. Need someone from Mosey real quick. Nils is probably going to be Camellia, because I don't remember them. If that's my first thought, Roma. They have a cool... I remember them having a nice one, but I'm going to do Roma and Kagero. Because I want to see that one again. Silas? No. I love Silas as kid, but I hate Silas. I don't find him to be an entertaining character. Virtual chest bump. Hell yeah. The last time I played, I think I did Kagero and Saizo, and then I remember, like, it's just kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it. I always find it weird. Who can you support with? Okay, you can support with, like, everybody. Keaton, maybe? If I do her with Keaton, then who the heck am I gonna pair Kaden with? Aptitude Valoria. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's right! The kid can get aptitude! That's not half bad. These two, yes. You and Saizo, if that's a thing. I think it is. Arthur is gonna be paired with Setsuna because I very much enjoy their supports. I find them very entertaining. Tsubaki and... Ooh. We can do Laszlo and Mozu. See what that turns out. Because I would be giving... I could be giving aptitude to Soleil. That's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't really know who to give Laszlo anyways. And who the fuck am I gonna give Leo? Maybe I'll do Leo and Hinako and just see what happens. That sounds interesting. I'll give him like Felicia or something. Effie and Benny just might be together. Or how's I love you, but I love you too, Luna. I love that you show up. You always make these Fire Emblem streams more interesting. Mostly because you're positive about Fates, which lets me be happier that I'm playing it. It's just nice to get suggestions, because I always just do... Normally when I play these, I have pairings that I just do, because, like, they're either easier or, like... I don't know. By me being a dumbass. I don't be a dumbass. Nah, it's just always nice to have other people's opinions and stuff. I might get Kaz and Rinka out just because he's already leveled up and Rinka and him already have S. That way I can do Roma and Kagero. And Kagero does not actually need a weapon because she can't actually attack back because they removed that feature. Odin Ochi's pretty good. We're gonna do Odin and Elise because I actually really like that support. It is adorable. So Kaz is Kazai? Kazi? I'm just gonna call him Kaz. I'm calling him Kaz because of stupid reasons. Don't worry about it. It's so I can do some stupid joke. Kazzy? Kazza? He's gonna be Kaz, because I love it. You just need the Iron Sword to parry. That's all you need. Yeah, he's gonna be Kaz, so I can do a stupid bit like 4 hours from now. Okay. This should be good. I've said this I think I've said this before on stream, but I don't know if you were here, but I'll say it again. Makes me sound like a frat boy. But his name is Kaz. He's the Kaz. That's not actually where the joke is, but oh, gives him speed. I forgot to do something with Hayato. We are not smart. Yeah, I made sure you were supposed to get good speed. What happened? Actually, wait, you two also already have an S support. Maybe. By we, do you mean you? Yeah, I do that a lot where I'm like, oh, we're doing this, and it's like, who's we? It's just me. I catch myself doing that a lot. It's like my other catchphrase. It's like a verbal tick. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, oh, we're doing this. And it's like, no, who the fuck is we? The world may never know who the fuck I'm referring to half the time. Who, like, definitely does not need a healing item that I can just sort of zoop away right now. You don't. I'll just zoop yours. I'm not dragging you into this, Luna. I don't drag... Yeah, everyone's at fault right now, including me. Yeah, there's a second me over here. There's a second me under the stream. Because everyone's gonna get what I'm referring to there. His choices are interesting. We might do this because his strength is also pretty bad, and having another healer would just be really nice. Also, speed does not matter. He's a little more tanky as this, but I'd rather have the extra healer just on the field. I don't know if that's a top strat, but it's a strat I do where it's like, if a magic user has a choice between two things, it's always going to be, what can I field more healers? Unless I can feel an early game Mage Knight, like what I did with Loot. Because early game Mage Knights break everything, apparently. Keaton and Effie? That doesn't sound too bad. Makes someone for Benny, though. I do still have you to marry off. Oh shit, I forgot all about Azura. Hey Benny, do you want Azura? We can do like Syleth and Ochi and just see what happens. We might have to make some compromises at a certain point. Yeah, we'll do Benny and Azura. That's what we'll do. I don't remember that one, but we'll see what happens. I don't particularly care what kid units I miss. Yeah, this should be fine. Cute. We'll see. Okay, I forgot. I might be a little underleveled. You can miss Dwyer. Yeah, but like, I really like Dwyer as a character. I think he's funny. And yeah, I think that's the one we're gonna miss this time. I forgot who I missed last time.
Victory is mine.
Yeah, but I have someone for that. There's a lot of... There are a lot of kid units. Okay, so to be real, we're gonna get all the kid units. It's gonna take us 6 to 7 hours.
What do you know?
It's gonna take forever, and you're gonna wonder why I do this, because then I won't use any of them, and... we get them to get them, basically. And also because more maps means I get to talk more about maps. Please don't miss it. I would never. Mostly because I like Laszlo. He's a fun character. Yep, those getting broken don't do jack shit. The reason I field a lot of them is because for some reason they go for them more than they'll go for the units. I don't get it. I've never really understood that. Flirting with women is a genetic trait. I'm sure that it's genetic. Which is really weird considering who his mom is.
Don't be afraid.
If you're rich.
You have freed
Dude,
your life.
I guess I could have made it Kana if I really wanted to, since in the English version, Soleil's only male S support is the Avatar. Due to very complicated reasons of why they changed it. They changed a lot in Fates, and that's the only one I think they tried to salvage. I've read the original Japanese for hers because I was very, very concerned, or not concerned, interested is the better word. That makes me sound terrible, but I was curious about why they would have to change it and why people seem to like the changes. Then I read the originals and I'm like, yeah, this definitely just is weird.
Is that all?
I mean, the version we got is already weird. Yeah, they definitely made a lot of things better, but my first question when I would ask this, if I would ever figure out or talk to the writers would be, what were you thinking? We're keeping units there because that happens. It's normally not a huge deal, but it would just make my life a lot easier if I just didn't have to do it. Love that animation.
Wow, look at me.
I don't know. Soleil seems weirdly mishandled, which is just odd because there's a lot of stuff that's just weird in this game, and it's just like another aspect. It's the reason why people think Fate's writing is really bad.
Let's see what we got.
Sorry.
Dude, the merchant animations are half the reason that I'm glad I kept her around. They have been nothing but a source of entertainment. I'm not actually on Conquest, Glyph. Okay, so I should probably explain this. If you've watched more than one of these streams, you might be asking a question. So yes, Revelation does not have a category on Twitch. So when I first started streaming this, I was like, how do I classify what I'm playing?
Here we go.
My first thought was, I'll just pick Conquest, or I'll just... So the first thought I had was, okay, before I stream every time, I will just check which one has the least viewers, and just pop into that one. But then I realized that's a lot of work, so I've just switched it every time. So I just keep switching it. So I've technically streamed Birthright, I've streamed, Conquest, I've streamed both of them, and it's been just an experience. Technically, this ROM isn't even any of them. This ROM is the special edition. With, that came with both of them and all of the DLCs. And I still cannot figure out how to get the DLCs to work.
Don't be afraid.
I can get Awakenings to work, no problem, but I cannot figure out what I'm missing for the Fates DLCs. And I think it's because I have to connect online, and I do not want to connect Citra to online because I'm afraid something bad is going to happen. But yeah, there's no... Twitch doesn't have anything for a special edition, so this is like the best I can really do. It's one of those baffling things I don't understand. I also streamed .hack, which I was streaming on Tuesday. And one of the things that kind of annoys me is that it doesn't have the big HD collection. It only has the individual volumes. To remove Birthright?
I think I was gonna lose.
Well, but people actually streamed the Birthright category. I streamed on it a couple days last time we did this, I think. I actually couldn't remember which one I streamed last time, so I just picked one.
Sorry.
The Hashidoans aren't that bad. They've got some good people.
Your
They're
battle
just
is over.
kind of more boring. Their biggest crush. So yeah, if you've leveled up the dragon girl, whatever her name is, she's not really called for, she can help you in this fight. If I ever let any enemies actually go near her, which I don't, because that's a waste of time. She's not very good.
Oh no, are you
She just ends
hurt?
up being like a really bad. Like the whole cast overall. There are some members I don't really care for. I'm mostly just looking at the Hashido royalty, who I don't think is all that interesting. And what else? It's mostly the Hashido royalty. They're just not good. And some of the Hashido members are just a little more boring. Saizo really can get annoying with his whole honor thing, and his relationship with his kid kind of sucks. I like Kaden, but I think I liked Keaton a lot better. He's really a fun character. And I just think Noir overall had just better characters. It's probably... I would still call it the weakest cast. Yes, we know you have honor. Yeah, that's a big issue with a lot of Bushido characters. Oh right, there's a guy up here. But, yeah, I do think it's one of the weaker casts, but that doesn't mean it's a bad cast. And the reason the Roy game doesn't get a bad cast rating is because I actually like a lot of the units. There are some hidden gems and some fun units there. And it's all Gonzalez. The whole reason that I love Gonzalez. He's this big dumb ox, and he's amazing. I love him. Playable Brigadier is hype, even though he's actually kind of a garbage unit. So you think Playable Brigadier, and you're like, that sounds like fun. And your bathrooms, the rest of the apartment doesn't smell like smoke. I tried that the last time. The problem is, what I had was weak as shit. Oh, right, we're talking about cigarettes.
Well,
I don't do drugs. I have a lot of nostalgia towards this stuff. I guess well, I have nostalgia for the older games, because that's the stuff that introduced me into all this. But I can't afford drugs. Yeah. I spent it all on games. I still remember when Awakening. He's bumming. Well, Private Eyes have the best drugs, dude. Yeah, now it's at 9. We'll get all these upgrades, don't worry. But first, we have to do one. Okay, so I'll show you the other shops. I have never used the prison because I think it's kind of stupid. So you can just purchase units. I don't know why. These guys are weird.
Goodbye.
I don't get it. I've never gotten the point of that. Mess hall is just like, I agree. Prisons are terrible.
for business or pleasure?
Oh, cool. I got something for free. Okay, so you can buy, like, outfit stuff using shit. I don't understand why they added this. It's a weird feature. Okay, except to give everybody that. And then bath towel, because of course.
Oh no.
Fun fact, if you want to know characters' busts, that's actually the best way to do it, is with the You love it? Yes, don't worry about it. I just find it kind of useless, to be honest. But I don't know. I've always just found it kind of useless. It also gets annoying once you build it because characters will ask you for shit. Ah, we missed it. It's so dumb.
Well.
I should probably just do supports real quick. I mean, that's one way to think of it. It is such an odd feature to have like a dress-up game inside your Fire Emblem game. But, somebody remind me in like the 8 to 10 weeks before we do 3 houses, to ask me what I think about the teaching system. So somebody put a pin in that one. I replayed 3 houses just so I could refresh my memory, and then I had the exact same opinion. Well, they put a tactical RPG in my dress-up game dating sim? Yeah, they actually did. God, okay, about that. There's a whole... Okay, so I don't play a lot of, like, dating sims, or H games, or, like, visual novels, because I have so many actual games I could be playing. But there's like a whole company that does nothing but just makes like H games, Glyph. They make H games that have like tactical RPGs in them. And I'm like, why the hell are none of these translated? Now, to be fair, their combat looks like garbage, or looks really simple. And I've played a couple of them because some of them got fan translations. But like, man. Oh, I'm trying to remember the company name because I still try to find fan translations of them. But yeah, there's this whole company that they do like, they're like mostly visual novel like H games, but then like they have these like tactical RPG setups with like a map. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. I have like 2 of them, I think. You love really fucked up visual novels? I feel like I have another friend that has a... Well... No, not that one. I know that one. If that's the Urabuchi one. Strong opinions on that guy. Yeah, okay, I know that one. I only know it because I was going through Gen the Butcher's discography and his writing credits to figure out what went wrong, and only to find out that that man needs help. Also, his stuff before he started just copying Ryuki was like a lot better. But man, he loves a deconstruction. Yeah, I think that is his first. I think? Psycho Pass was really good. I don't know if I finished Season 1, but what I watched was really good. I love this because Xander just gets annoyed. Explain why. It's one hell of an intro. Madoka Magica is a classic. You sure about that? Okay, I realize I'm in the minority here, but time for the big hot take of the stream that would get me murdered on Twitter if I said it. Madoka's 12 episodes are actually pretty boring, but the Rebellion movie, or whatever the last one was, where Hamura becomes a demon, is actually super good. But the 12 episodes are a little dull. Now, granted, I watched it after it had come out. So maybe weekly it was better, but I thought the whole thing was actually pretty boring. And then we watched the third movie, me and a buddy of mine, and we were like, whoa, this is actually really good. And then we went online, it's like, we have the exact opposite opinions. Some of the other ones are too, I think. Exactly. No, but like, we found it weird because it was like people that really liked the Rebellion Revolution movie, whatever the movie was, didn't really care for the 12 episodes, and like people who really liked the original 12 episodes really didn't like the movie. And I think that's mostly because people who really liked the show shipped Hamura and Madoka together, and the movie was like, what are you guys doing? This is a messed up relationship. And I agree. It's really... This is a judgment-free zone. Yeah, we're not talking about that. I know what it is, we're not talking about it. Glyph, don't look it up. Alright, if that's a reference to something messed up, I actually don't know what what you're referencing there, Glyph. We're just gonna ignore Euphoria. Hey, someone post that number. You guys know the numbers if we're gonna talk about messed up stuff. It means an abundance. Alright, we're gonna be grinding. Sorry, that's just kind of how this goes for a while. Anyone? Metamorphosis. Yes, that one. Thank you for bringing it up. We all know that one. We've all read it. No, you... Oh my god, it is a name of a Western show. Well, that's gonna confuse a lot of people's search results. No, you watched Euphoria. Wait, I actually think it's based on a light novel, too. You didn't read Metamorphosis? Oh, come on, everybody did. Depressing ending, a really depressing middle. Even the beginning is goddamn sad. Why did everybody oh, right, because it was the big troll thing. You know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm actually glad new anime fans don't have to deal with the fucking horror shows we all had to witness, like, 10 years ago.
I should think.
The message. Yeah, the message is don't jerk off.
Welcome, welcome.
Like, good god, like, new weebs have it good. Nobody recommends them Boku no Pico or fucking... Or, like, the memes are so widespread that they don't get, like, tricked anymore. Back in my day, you just got links to shit. You just kind of watched them. Thanks, old message boards. Specifically 4chan. Thanks, a couple of friends in my school that failed to mention that a series had nudity in it. There are not figures. Oh my god. Well, now I'm sad. There's figures of everything. There are. Yeah, there's figures of a lot of stuff, but then there's also, like, shows I don't own merch of, and I'm like, can I get some merch, please? Do I have to? Where can I find this? I am so lucky. Probably, like, the most obscure thing I own. Huh. Maybe I don't want to see what that looks like, actually, though I am curious. We should trick the modern weeb into watching stuff. Dude, somebody at my work is trying to convince someone else to watch anime. And it's not working. Dude, we should all watch Gigantor. Gigantor watch party on stream when? Wait, I'm already getting copyright striked on YouTube for some of my VODs. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I would do a double take too if I found a Boku no Pico figurine. I'd be very confused. The name Gigantor sounds familiar. Who's the Harley Quinn? That's Perry, the best girl in the game. I love Perry. They're dead meat. He's bigger than big, stronger than strong, tougher than tough. Gigantor, Gigantor, Gigantor. Yeah. But Perry is adorable and also a violent murdering sociopath. Not sure which one I like about this, but great, now I have the Gigantor theme stuck in my head. Thanks, Cliff. Do you want me to put on the Jet Jaguar fight song now? Just to get that's the only way I can think about getting revenge. Also, I kind of hate that the sprites don't change if you don't have different weapons. They don't in the GBA, they don't in the other games either. The GBA titles don't, I think, do them. Are we just talking about super fucked up shit? 'Cause I don't know that much super fucked up shit. Besides, like, the meme stuff. I learned my lesson. I only watch pure Christian anime. Oh god, I think I know what that is. That name looks really familiar, but I don't know why.
You'll be.
There's a lot of Western visual novels. I don't know why they do that. Won both games? But why? Why would you do such a thing? I mean, I guess some people really like messed up media. The bamboo branch? That's not the item I need, because you wanted to. You wanted to see how far you could go. You wanted to see if you could go the distance. See? I could have told you that. Oh, why are we doing Bottomless Canyon? It's mostly because I can just sit on a spot that'll heal me. Boyfriend to death. I don't know if I know. Wait a minute, I think you mentioned that last stream. You're not big on media where brutality is the selling point. What, you haven't seen the Saw movies? I mean, I've only seen like the first one, but like, I'm not also into really messed up. Yeah. My voice probably just sounded good. I'm also not super into messed up media, but I don't judge. As long as you are not harming someone or what you're watching isn't 100% illegal. Or, I guess there are some other caveats, but like, yeah, it's just gonna take a while. I swear it's longer in Fates, and I don't know why.
I will help you.
Dude, I hate when messed up stuff has really good art. It's like, why? Why is it for the really But base specific. Look, bad stuff can happen to people. I mean, bad stuff happening to people is basically train spotting. Also, Always Sunny is mostly just bad stuff happening to bad people, but you're supposed to root for or against them? I don't actually know. It really depends on the episode for Always Sunny. It's kind of the reason I stopped watching, is like, it's very inconsistent. Am I supposed to root for the gang, or am I supposed to root, like, against the gang? Depending on the episode, it actually depends on if you're supposed to be rooting for or against them. What Xander says is important to have those. Is a really dark parody of dating sims. Interesting. That could go into an interesting direction or a scary one. Because the last time I heard the words parody, dark parody of dating sims, the words Doki Doki came out of someone's mouth. And I do not really care for that game. You kidnap and they kidnap and torture you? Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I watched an episode of an anime where that was literally the plot. Instead of like, yeah, it was about this girl that got like captured by a bunch of vampire dudes. Don't ask why I watched the first episode. Yeah, that was it, Glyph. Made me really uncomfortable. I don't remember why I watched it. Probably because I was like, this can't be what this show's actually about. And then that's what it was about. The actual visual novel is way better. I wouldn't know. I gotta remember what those guys looked like. They looked like vampires. She's a daughter of nobility. It's on the Vita. Glyph, every visual novel's on the Vita, because that's what the Vita was. It was a glorified ebook. It died, Glyph. Let it die. You know what else was on the Vita? Dot Hack Link, and that was a piece of garbage. She killed servants. I don't actually think in this conversation we learn why she's like this. I don't remember whose it is. You answered to Xander, right? Great, because he gives me lots of chances for battle. I do know Mystic Messenger. I do not know much about it, but I do know what it is, kind of. What was he thinking? This is the most emotion the Corrin gives in, like, any of the performances for the male. Like, I swear, it's like getting blood from a stone. Take your word on that. I don't play many visual novels. I prefer... What's that one about the blue-haired guy and the talking dog? Oh my god, why did I almost say Scooby-Doo? Wait, are you talking about the... Oh, I was gonna say those music videos. I think I know that one too, but I don't know much about it. I've just seen it around. It's more like I have... Yeah, it was Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Shaggy with the blue hair. Oh, she baked something. Maybe that's why. I don't really... It's because I don't really like yaoi, which is, like, true, but I don't like a lot of romance stuff. Yaoi, yuri, normal romance. I stay away from romantic comedies. I say this despite the fact I watched, like, 8 million harem animes to see how shitty they are. And some of them are good, but have terrible endings. Thanks, quintessential quintuplets. Thanks. A lot of other ones also have bad endings. Apparently We Never Learn has a really shitty ending, but I don't want to continue it. Because I found it very boring. Normal porn, yaoi, yuri, it doesn't matter. I just stick to my good old-fashioned video games. Or I just watch some toku, which is like super gay even when they don't mean it to be. Looking at you, Double. I can't wait for that discourse to start in. Things that sound 100% worse if you don't know the original. Yeah, just take that kind of, just take my that sound by me saying that. Yeah, I cannot wait for all the Double fucking discourse to start. How long does that sequel anime start again? I can't wait. So, way to announce now you're not. People thought Yuri on Ice wasn't gay. What? Ow! Isn't that marketed as a yaoi show? I mean, I didn't watch it because I didn't really feel like watching a figure skating show. I thought that'd be kind of boring. And then I got...
Excuse me.
That's not a bad idea.
Huh?
Hello?
And somebody tried to lecture me. It's like, no, dude, you don't have to like figure skating. And it's like, well, I kind of have to. That's the crux of the show.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
You're upgrading the private quarters, even though I don't ever actually go in them.
Well,
Wait, what new upgrades? Oh, Lilith's Temple has another upgrade. Yeah, you'll see a lot of the upgrades right now because I now actually have the ability to upgrade things to max. Because made by Twitter artists. That makes perfect sense. Oh, I want to hear it. I want to see. I will judge how fucked up it is while we grind. This is the topic of conversation while we grind, apparently. Normally I would train up Perry, but I don't really feel like it because she just ended up not being a very good. Sorry, Perry. I love you to death, but your stats in this are just not very good. Which is very sad. Does it sound like I'm losing my voice? I'm not. Sound weird? I don't know. I hate listening to my own voice. I sound way louder than I think I am whenever I'm like looking through VODs for shit. I'm like, why do I sound like I'm yelling? 80s kids TV show characters are telling the main characters he goes yandere over her. That's pretty messed up.
Can we fight soon?
Oh, can see or hear him. Alright, we're getting more messed up. I don't know. I feel like when you're going to messed up visual novels, there's some grounding. There's already a lot of ground there that they need to cover.
Thanks.
This actor being a delinquent. Foul delinquent. He's breaking the laws. It's Lord Clayton. It's very weird whenever I put my name into these. If you ever hear me just like laughing whenever I like play maybe like Persona in the future, it's probably because characters are gonna be saying Rousdower-san, and it's just gonna be funny. It's just gonna be funny. I don't make the rules, it's funny every time. It's one of the reasons whenever I play a JRPG that lets me put my first and last name, I always regret putting my name. It always sounds weird. Like the actor's personality is seeking into the ghost thing. Interesting. That's interesting. And they, like, possessed the character? Or, like, the TV? And his spirit, turned into the character. Interesting. Spooky stuff is... Oh, it's only in a demo? She likes being my ally. You were nice. I guess I am pretty nice. Entirely because of your bloodlust. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we still have to do a bit more before this becomes an S1. Jesus Christ. Not with some of them in chat. That's just me just realizing just how much more of this is left. We haven't even finished one of them. Well, that's how they get you. I don't know a whole lot about yanderes, but isn't them being, like, really nice to lure you in? I watched Future Diaries. I hated it. I'm walking on sunshine. Yo, I'm walking on sunshine. Now that's gonna be in my head. That and Gigantic. Just a mashup of the two of them. That sounds kind of spooky though. That also sounds like a weird afterlife. Like you die and become a character. Though ghost possessing TVs underutilized. Though. Voice acting. I hope they find somebody who can do a really creepy voice. Spooky. Which can actually be kind of hard to do. Like even.
What are you?
Right.
That's a lot of work. That is a lot of effort to put in to make your demo voice acted too. Now we're talking about this. I just remembered. I still have to remember. Oh my god, I'm just remembering something. Actually, speaking of messed up visual novels, I kind of, well, not messed up, but I played a spooky visual novel actually not too long ago. And I'm really hoping its next installment comes out for October, because I plan on doing a bunch of spooky stuff for October. Balance of genuinely nice and crazy. Interesting. I'm gonna be seeing this map for a long time. Oh god, I just realized I blocked myself into 2 different routes where I'm gonna be grinding. Because I'm gonna be grinding in Fates, and then in next dot hack stream is gonna be a grind. Oh no. Well, at least we'll have some story there. Yeah, crazy. I'd be curious to hear what it sounds like, just because crazy can sometimes be very hard to do in like an audio form. I don't know what it is, but sometimes characters who have like crazy voices. Something's wrong with Sunny Day Jack. I might look that up when the stream is over. In like 15 hours. Just kidding. I think we might just do the 3 paralogs that I have unlocked, and we probably will call it there. Because I really gotta get some food. Really good idea. Yeah, I might look it up when I'm done. I might not play it just because, but that is probably our idea for the rest of this stream. We'll probably do the paralogs I have unlocked, and then I need to get food. Because I decided to not eat before I stream. And this one. This gives us Kana, who is pretty versatile. That is like the new thing. Himbos have become very popular with people these days. Big guy. I always just think of like a lumberjack. It's all for me. Okay, before we finish this, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Nobody move. Or, just don't do anything stupid in my chat. You guys didn't do anything stupid, did you? I don't even know if you guys can hear me from over there. Oh, I'm back. No, just talking about Jack still. Gotta get all comfy again. In this chair, which is really weird because I don't really... This chair is very uncomfortable, but like I bought it really cheap. Red meat? Mmm. Great, they're talking about food. Should really see what I can actually make, because I don't feel like cooking up a bunch of things. It does have not... Ooh. Eh. You fuck a ghost. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Ghosts are one of the... He's a carnivore. He's gonna ask her to marry. Oh, she thinks I'm just gonna be a personal chef. Sorry, no. Somebody pinch me. Just kills a servant. Okay, I tried to make him look like a vampire, but I forgot what hair I gave him, so now he looks like this. So instead of a CG, we have... Just imagining, like, he hires servants that are also double as ninjas.
I know nothing will ever come between us.
Will ever come between us. Because I'll eviscerate
eviscerate
anyone who tries. You get a little cutscene. They went back to CGs for 3 houses. Sandra, I'm marrying your brother. Yeah. So we're gonna do these 3 paralogs. You might think, my god, 3 paralogs, that's gonna take you a while. Paralog 6 is interesting. They use CDs for this scene. There are 2 paralogs you can, like, cheese in, like, 2 turns. And, Kaz's is one of them. And we're probably not gonna get Dwyer, so... Now he's child. What do you mean, man? Kana's, like, the only one that actually, like, looks like somebody's kid. We'll get into that. I'm not falling for any more of these, okay? I fell for some of them last time. She's under attack. My papa will be here soon. She actually does. God, when she has like weirder hair colors, I always get confused because I've played so many runs where it's with Perry. It's like a lot of the colors for Morgan. Like a lot of the classes that you can give her, I'm like always confused by because I'm like,
I'm so sorry.
didn't I do it this way?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna be beaten by these enemies that are just fucking nerds. We're gonna do some paralogs. It's good to get some of these out of the way because then we can build up more supports and stuff with some of the other characters. Yeah, dude, you can take this.
No!
You bunch of bullies, stop hurting Papa. He's talking after his child, I see.
No!
Oh no. She's Morbin, guys! Is that joke funny? Life. Hell yeah, kill everybody. Dude, that's why I pick Perry. She's the one who wants to more murder people.
No.
She's learning the ability to fuck, I was gonna turn Dragon into Morbius, but I couldn't. She's Morbin, guys. Yeah, this is also where I get to bench units I'd rather just not bench. It's like really sad. I don't want to bench you guys, but like, some people are just better. Welcome to the Fire Emblem dilemma. Welcome to my lords are super busted. Don't worry about it. Can't select a unit and change them because this game has some issues with how it deals with shit. Rout the enemy. That's actually pretty easy. Okay. Actually, if I just do this, they'll attack me, and that'll be fun.
We can't lose.
Killing the healer is just nice. Just get out of the way. Okay. Oh lord, she has max strength, skill, luck, and defense. Wait a minute, are those skills... Oh, those stats might actually be plus something. Because if those are her actual stats, oh lord, she is broken. I don't remember her being that good. What the fuck? Yeah, what the hell's going on? I don't remember her being this broken. What's going on, guys? I like the big outfit they gave him.
You're no match for me.
I think they are, but I think the maxes aren't. I think those are her, like, she does have those maxed. That makes me worried. Actually, that doesn't, because she might actually just be 300% busted. The what they're at is temporary. Her level isn't, so that will be what the level is. When we do get her, she'll be at 20, which is very nice. That'll just be a nice little bonus, because then we can just immediately just get her to the next stage, which is the reason why I waited this long. So then you get them at, like, level 10? I'm vulnerable. For what? Oh, is that one of the things they said? They say that? Oh, do I not have a whole lot of them? I'll be fine. 81 missed. So we're still on brand today. See that video about that guy that ate at every reinforcement thing? I actually did. It got recommended to me, and I'm like, this video can't be real. That looked miserable. I ended up watching it because I needed something to watch. Yeah, he went to all of them.
You alright?
It was an interesting video. Wait, dude. She and Laszlo not actually get the heart? Hold on.
You deserve worse.
Yeah, so the funny part to me about the video was just his friend, like his friend was so happy to keep going, but he was, the guy who actually made the video was like, just sad.
You die. No.
It was a time. I thought I'd get bored with the video because I'm like, oh, it's one of those dumb videos, but no, I actually had a good time. It was a good video. I might watch more of this stuff.
I hate to do this.
I'm always looking for that. His friend made one too. I'd love to see his perspective, where he's probably all chipper. I want to see more about the place he went to that was playing Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, Takumi, you're just a big sack of crap right now, aren't you?
Yes.
That is not what you needed, my dude. Yeah, Takumi's stats, for some reason, I don't think I've ever seen him keep up.
Ha!
It's weird.
Hey, look.
Damage. Tip one place with the dude. That one Rainforest Cafe, the big one with the ride. It looks so good. I'm like, man, I would love to actually go there.
You deserve worse.
They had a fucking dark ride. Like, what the hell?
I will not lose.
I was wondering why that place wouldn't have closed down, but then they were like, oh, this town is really touristy, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably why. It's probably like a big tourist thing to do. I remember this map taking longer and also being more annoying. But I guess because I actually have good units. Get hearts. Oh, that's why. I'll try it. I would. God, that like road trip just like miserable. The part of it looked really cool. Like the parts where he's talking about where he like stayed at national parks and stuff. I'm like, that sounds kind of dope. I don't camp, but I have been known to hike. I don't have time though. Like, what chain would you pick? That would be the big question. Like, what fast food chain would you pick to do like a cross-country tour of? Dude, visiting every McDonald's in the world would take you forever. And the last time I ate McDonald's, I got sick. Oh, I think that's what got me to feel like shit. I will only visit McDonald's if they still have... Does McDonald's ever have animatronics?
Not bad.
I'll visit the one with play places. By the time you ate at the last McDonald's, it would have been it. It would have been the never-ending cycle.
For the glory of
They would be a lot of them. It'd be like a good fast food chain where there's not a whole lot of them, but you could base a road trip on. Did I ever give that guy a staff? The never-ending story, but with you eating at McDonald's. I want to see that. Each video is just like day 28, another McDonald's. Well, here's the other thing, and what would make this kind of a boring road trip, in retrospect, now that I'm thinking about it, is my hometown has 2 McDonald's, and a lot of bigger cities have multiple ones. So you might be spending multiple days in the same city eating at McDonald's.
Is that all
You might spend 100 days in the same state. Day 100. I have tried everything on the menu. Don't order the fish. It was fucking terrible. I actually ordered it because I was curious. Day 2000. We have yet to leave the continental United States.
Just in time.
412.
Let's get to it.
We have fun. How many McDonald's are there? How many different Mickey D's locations are you gonna have to eat at? And ignoring the fact I just called it Mickey D's, don't worry.
You all right? Rules allow it. Let's end this here.
There's gotta be a lot. I mean, if you could somehow convince somebody to pay for your trip as a business expense.
Guess I did it right.
14,000? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that worldwide or just the United States? I'm just saying, McDonald's. You're gonna go to every Mr. Beast burger in the country? Oh, US. Oh, my lord. Well, Glyph, I hate to break it to you, but there aren't any Mr. Beast burger stuff. He outsourced all that.
Not bad.
For the Mr. Beast can use that as a gimmick. 30? Well, here's what I would do.
Your battle is over.
Go up to McDonald's, go up to their like corporate headquarters and be like, hey, what if I ate at every McDonald's and documented it and talked about how cool it was? Would you pay for that?
As expected.
McDonald's might say yes. Actually, McDonald's might just steal your idea, so... Also, you might die. I know Super Size Me was full of shit. Nice. But, like, I highly doubt that would be the healthiest option in the world. Look, there's nothing else for me to talk about. This map is really boring. We're just doing hypotheticals here.
You deserve worse. Sorry.
This is what we trained for.
You die.
I would love to do, like, something where I go to a bunch of cool anime conventions across
Here
the
we
country,
go.
but I feel like I would die.
Let's end this here.
First Cafe does kind of look fun. It's a weird it just feels like a weird experience. I don't know if I would go to one where I'd really like... Yeah, that's really cool one. But like, I don't know. I think I'd be terrified having a bunch of animatronics stare at me while I ate my food. I'd just be like, what is going on here? The monkeys get a break, right? Okay, somebody pay close attention. I don't know if these two are actually getting hearts. Yeah, the bathroom was what creeped the fuck out of me. Okay, we're gonna slow this down, because I don't know if these two are getting hearts, but they should. Okay, they are. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, like, ooh, did I find the one person most can't support with? No, we're good.
For the glory of Nor!
And order the Fortnite burger. Oh god. She turned into a dragon. Funniest shit I ever saw.
Huh?
Okay, so like, I know I was trying to make a vampire, but making Clayton look really goddamn tired half the time makes him look like he's just fed up with this shit. It's like, oh god, not this shit again. Guys, you woke me up. But I'm small. That's your favorite kind of character. Good work. No, my favorite kind of character is Joker from Persona 5, who's just like fucking the most sarcastic man in the world. Like, Persona 3's main character has got depression. Persona 4's main character doesn't have a personality. P5's main character is just a fucking snarky dick. And I love it. I live for that. You can turn into a dragon. Too bad I never use the dragon stone because it's 1.
Listen,
Okay, but like he was turned into a Giga Chad as like a as like a meme. Cause they give him one in the anime and it's like basically just turning him into the best thing ever. It's okay to make the child fight in the war if she can turn into a dragon. Well, Glyph, welcome to Fire Emblem. There have been many children who have turned into dragons that have fought in wars.
Thank you.
I never used the Dragon Stone. It's kind of bad and also gives Corrin a weakness. Even though Dwarven Slayers are, like, never in this game, but...
Oh.
Like, it's just easier. Dude, the Love Hotel scene in the anime is so good. Don't they use the P3, Oh, I'm thinking of the dart scene. Where they use the P3 battle music because it's the same bar that you fight, one of them in.
Huh?
My friend, one of my friends only knows what Persona 3 is, and that Mass Destruction is the theme song, because every time I play a Smash Ultimate with him, I pick that stage, and I pick that song. To the point where he starts picking it too. We were talking about battle themes.
Yes.
One more got rejected. Dun, dun. Oh god, do I still remember Peppered Steak? Bum, 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 dun, 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 bum, bum, dun, dun. Wait, Femc in P3 has a different one? I never played the female route.
All right.
Yes, Papa.
That's Dragon for I Love You. That's so adorable. Kana is the best. Yeah, I only played the male route, because I am a guy.
Excuse.
Stale bread?
Wow.
I don't have to tell Twitch to let people post links. I'll have to listen to this later. Because my headphones are on the other side of my room. Oh wait, they're actually right there. Yeah, let's do it later. Yeah, it's possible I've heard it, just in other whatever. So we automatically get a lot of supports. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. Oh, this is kind of adorable. Use VA? Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of talking to people. Yeah, we're not gonna pay attention to most of it. Good lord, I just remembered that this is gonna get so much worse in Three Houses. Hey, not only does everybody have every support take like 80 million things, but also it's all voice acted and people might get mad if I skip the voice acting. Your Teddy has a plushie? Hold on. I still need to get the dog from P3 plushie. I'm still looking for that. Do I have any cool P3? I think I have the P4 protagonist's persona as a plushie somewhere. I don't know, it's somewhere in my pile. Izanagi! She picked flowers. Isn't that adorable? Nato. I have Kanji. And Rise as figures. I like Rise a lot. She's a good character. Her social link sucks. It's terrible, but I like her character. Cute little Joker figure. I have a Joker somewhere. No, there he is. He's next to Hajime. Wait, is he? know he's by them. He's by Deku and Dr. Roman. Hurting living things is bad. That's right, Glyph. Take that to heart. So the next time we play games, who needs to declare war on 2 countries simultaneously? Hey, I never declared war. I merely said I wouldn't fight for either side. They declared war on me. Why do I have one with Tsubaki? Tsubaki is kind of boring, but I kind of like him because he's always trying to be perfect. And that punchline kind of, like, pays off eventually. Like, Korin doesn't declare war on anyone. They declare war on him. He's got an alibi. Fighting is wrong. God, I'm gonna be so happy when I stream Dark Deity and I don't actually have to fucking listen to any of the support combos. I can just skip past them because nobody cares. They're all garbage. The only thing I'm looking forward to playing that game is I don't have to care about support combos. Why do those two have an A support? What happened? What was I doing? I actually do not know this one, even though I'm pretty sure I got it, but I might actually read it. Laszlo, what the heck? I can finally go home. Why is he tied to a tree? Oh, she drugged the tea and robbed him. Damn. Warn me about city folk. It's one way to look at it, I guess. What is Laszlo into? Don't worry about it. As long as Laszlo's a genius. Thieves are cute? Eh, it depends on the thief. Good place for birds. Yeah, birds are cool. Actually, birds are fucking annoying. Heather did this? Probably! No, it's Heather's whole thing. Man, I wish Heather had more character traits, though. Creepy. Getting hog-tied to a tree. Ah! Wait a minute, I didn't even touch the wire this time. What the fuck, computer? I just realized that my mouse has been on the screen this entire time. Oh no, you guys don't know I'm not playing on an actual 3DS. Send Nintendo after me. You're really cool, Laszlo. No, you're not. You're kind of a nerd. You're a nerd. Finally. Oh god, that added to the S supports. I mean, that added to the paralogs. Okay, maybe we'll just do Kaz's and end it there, because I'm getting really hungry. Red bean mochi? Dude, I wish I had some donuts, but the donut place isn't open at, whatever time it is. Even though if I remember correctly, like, in Chicago, the Krispy Kreme is, like... There's, like, Krispy Kremes there open to, like, the dead ass of night. More donut and bagel places should be open past noon. What is this shit? If I want to get a goddamn bagel, I have to be up before, like, noon. And it's like, what is this shit? I wish I lived here. I wish I lived closer to a donut place and a bagel place. I don't live close to either of them. There's a Krispy Kreme right across the street from you. Luna, you lucky son of a gun. Just never go there. Is it cursed? The way you put the dots, is it like cursed? We just never go there. They say people died and got turned into donuts. They already have a bee. That's nice. She's looking for something. But she doesn't know what she wants. She wants to train. Roma's boring, but I actually think they did a good job writing someone who's like raised to be nobility. A 7-Eleven and a Hardee's. I'm within walking distance of, well, okay, of like a family-owned gas station, but they don't have food, like hot stuff. But there's like a quick trip, like 10 minutes or a half hour, depending which one you want to go to away from me. I am within walking distance of a GameStop that I never go to. Well, not anymore. I used to. But I usually work... How do I explain? I usually work on days when I would, like, pick up games I would pre-order, so it just became easier to just, like, order them off of Amazon and have them, like, delivered to my house. So they would be delivered while I'm at work. Even though they keep leaving it on my back porch. I don't have a back porch. I live on the 2nd floor of my building. The back porch is the 1st floor. They've done this twice now, and they're like, we left it on your back porch. It's not my fucking address. The Chairman Rose Pokemon card. I haven't looked at Pokemon cards since I acquired a bunch of Detective Pikachu Pokemon card packs. See, like, okay, if they actually left it on my back porch, because I have a balcony, then I'd be impressed. But no, they leave the... So, like, I was looking for my game. I was like, where the fuck is it? And I just go downstairs, I go to the back, and there it is. Chairman Rose is great, but... Dude, I gotta look through all my Pokemon cards. Yeah, we're gonna do Kaz's, and then we're gonna end it there, because I'm getting a little loopy. From, like, Burger King. I have old Burger King Pokemon toys. And I broke all the Pokeballs, but apparently those are worth a ton now. So, that actually reminds me of a story. So when Burger King was doing the promotion for the first movie with all their toys, my dad, he works as a teacher at a college. He asked his students if any of them went to Burger King and got kids meals to give him the toys. And then on Christmas Day they had a big box of them. Yeah, please don't. I just remember opening them up on Christmas Day and I got all these fucking Pokemon toys. It was so cool. You had the Game Boy one? I had the PC one.
Help me!
For one of my birthdays, my parents got me, it was a starter deck, and then it was a PC game that taught you how to play with the starting deck.
Shut up!
And then I bought official decks every once in a while, like the decks that they send out, and they give you rule updates.
Huh?
What are you doing?
What?
I'm going to date myself here, but, a lot of my Pokemon cards that I've collected over the years came from, well, most of them came from rummage sales. Oh god, yes they were. I don't know where the disc for the PC one is, and I'm so sad because I wanted to stream it.
What's that?
Kaz's daughter is so adorable. She's this little herb collector, and actually looks like a kid.
Midori.
Father,
Score 1 for the Game Boy Color.
thank
Game
you
Boy
much.
Color had some fun games, though. Who thought that was okay? I don't know. But, she's a drug dealer. Yeah. So, because she's always grabbing herbs, and herbs in the West are
Oh,
drugs. Yeah, her being a drug dealer is a meme. You know, I've always said this, but people really don't like Fates, but it has a huge number of memes that people know from the community. It's like the Star Wars prequels. You guys say you guys all hate them, but you guys can quote them and know more about them than any of the other movies.
Huh?
We get the dragon herb, which is a very useful thing.
No way.
Candace is interesting for a couple of reasons. So so two characters, Nils and I literally cannot remember the other one, can capture units and put them into prison. Look at the kid hold up. She had the bag in the first place, okay? So exactly. Orochi. Okay, so both of them can capture units, and you can turn them to your side. You can choose generic units, and actually in Conquest, there's a unit that's usually captured because he has 3 rally abilities for some reason. Some bosses can be captured. Candace is one of them. Through data mining, people found out that Candace might at one point have been a playable character, or a recruitable character. Not the only one, Lunas. You're not the only one, Luna. People
Well,
like
the
Nils,
fact is-
kinda.
Well,
I actually like Candace's design. It's kind of flashy, but I think they did a pretty good job. She's an adventurer. Okay,
what?
so watch me
Leave it
beat
to
this in like
Candace.
2 turns, because this game sucks. It doesn't, but you'll see.
Well, the facts again?
I just need the herbs.
Nuh-uh.
Nils is cool. His daughter is interesting. We'll get to her. Oh my god.
No, wait.
I like Nils' daughter design, but like, it is very weird, her personality. But we'll get there. You two. I think I'll just have, okay, I'll do Kana, and then I'll have her, well actually, what are Kana's stats real quick? Oh, they aren't maxed out. Oh, those actually aren't very good. Oh, if she just wasn't using the Dragonstone, she'd be fine. Okay, you kind of had to. Yeah, just take a bronze. Nah, yeah, take a banana. And we'll just level you up real quick. Just to make my life, just to make sure experience isn't wasted. Not doing Hashido because you need access to something cool, which is, alright. Her stats aren't great, and the one issue is that, yeah, her stats aren't super great. They're not terrible. Actually, she's a bit bulky. Take that instead, and you'll just be the person, you're here for one specific reason. Mostly to be paired up with Midori. See, okay, so I did this last time. So I already knew this. Yeah, she gets maxed out skill if you do this. And it's kind of funny. You know what would have made Fates better? Are you gonna say get rid of fish recipes? Oh god. Did I not bring Kaz's wife? I did not. I didn't have to do that for Kana at all. That's cool. Where's Xander? Forgot the wife at home. I also stole the healing item off of her to give it to... Okay, so we're gonna do this really quick. So we have to defeat boss, and she'll move. Well, I can just do this. Dragon Vein. Opens up a path. Her movement will bring her around here, and as long as I have like 3 units, I can just destroy her in a couple of turns. In literally like 2 minutes. It would be funnier to sort of like finish, to sort of extend this, but I think it's funny to watch me just utterly destroy a map in a couple of turns as the ending of the stream. I have no idea if this is the intended way they meant for you to play this or not. I don't know. Yeah, despite her high skill, it's that low speed that's kind of the biggest issue of why we probably won't. So yeah. This map is just a really short one, and you can sort of just cheese it by using the dragon feint. Actually chasing her, you might actually, well, she doesn't disappear, but you do have to do like the whole map, and the map is not interesting enough in my opinion. Get his horse to a backflip, don't worry about it. The Fates animations are interesting. Yeah, so she just moved, and we can just start picking her off. She's also the adventurer class, which is an interesting one. Caught up with me, huh? Interesting. And she's dead. No, she's dead. I just realized.
Are you hurt?
Boom. And the map's over. 2 turns. I could have captured her, but I didn't break nails, so... Oh, learn Miracle. And you get the Dragon Herbs.
Glad that's over.
Dragon Herbs give you a +1 to every stat. You get this one, and then if you bought all of the DLC and stuff, you get 1 more, I think. As sort of a multiple game bonus.
Huh?
They're pretty good.
Fact is,
I might give one to somebody at some point. I don't know. Yeah, the Dream Realms are stupid. They're fucking stupid. If they left the kid units in there long enough, they literally would outage the parents. That's pretty silly in my opinion.
Here. Of course.
She joins. Cool. Her wish came true, and you get probably a pretty good stat up. I forgot who even the other bosses are that you can capture. But there's a few of them. Sends to death via time dimension.
What may I do for you?
According to the reason is because they're like their base, this base here, that's also in another dimension, isn't safe enough for the kids, which I think is just freaking stupid. What the hell are they on about?
didn't expect that, did ya?
Some stuff real quick. You'll notice that I have a lot of stuff to upgrade, and then when I'm done with the grinding, you'll notice that I'll have a lot of points left over. I don't really know what the statues do. They raise the cap of their stats. It's right here. And they're like kind of useful. I have them, but I field them, but it's pointless. I have never noticed them because it's very rare in a Fire Emblem game that people reach cap. Especially in modern Fire Emblem games, where the caps are either way too high or units are not specialized enough. It isn't like in Path of Radiance, where Soren will hit magic cap as long as you train him. Or like anyone in Radiant Dawn hitting 3rd tier will hit at least one of their stats will be capped. Like Har always in Radiant Dawn hits defense cap and strength cap. And I somehow capped up someone's movement back in Vision Quest, which was hilarious. But to be fair, that was a general. 10 movement general, let's fucking go. I need to recreate that magic. Except no general was as good as Kirk. Her stats were amazing. All it took was a Speedwing Yeah, it was like a Speedwing and 2 boots, and the dude was fucking invincible. But then he actually passed away on the final map. That was very sad. She's brewing potions. She's kind of garbage, so we probably won't bring her. We'll probably just use Kana if we need someone to sort of like the kid unit to leech on to.
Well,
I like 4 Clayton, so we're not going to change it. Let me save twice to be sure. Alright, that was the stream. We will be back, hopefully, on Saturday. That's a big hopefully. I don't really know what my plans are. Like, I plan on working, but we'll see if I'm going to be too tired or if I can probably just pop in and do a bit of streaming. And we'll be doing more of this. Yeah, it'll be the second half of the grinding. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. And then on Saturday, I should hopefully have a clear picture on what my work schedule will be like for the rest of the for next week, so then I can give you guys a heads up on what I will be streaming and when I will be streaming it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, hopefully you come back for more. If you didn't, that's too bad. I sound like an asshole every time I say that. I'll see you guys later. Bye.